Good morning, Tony. Your mission, should you choose to accept it. Review movies on the internet. Choose your team, but remember, no girls allowed. This tape will self-destruct in 5 seconds. Good luck, Tony. This is Boys Month.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another Boys Month episode. We have a great one today. Joining me is a regular on this channel, good old Adam. Adam, hello.
Hello.
Adam, second episode in a row that we're doing a time travel movie. That just kind of worked out that way. That wasn't really planned.
It's fun.
Just sort of happened.
Oh yeah, we did Back to the Future, right? That was
yeah. Both movies end the same way, but we'll get to that.
I think both are on equal levels of quality.
They're basically the same movie, yeah. I think. And we have a big guest today. One of my heroes, one of my idols, my favorite online movie critic.
You already introduced me, Tony. Are you going to do it again?
No, not you.
Oh,
I'm talking, of course, Brad the Doug Walker. Doug Walker.
Hey.
Hello, Doug.
Boys! Man, that doesn't look good. A guy with a shaved head, a weird beard, and a cartoon shirt just shouting that. That doesn't sound good. No.
I know what you're talking about.
Hey, you boys.
Yeah, this is the most sus team up ever, man. Like,
whoa, what are you talking about? We all
they're
love
just gonna
boys.
see the name of this, all three of us together, and be okay. You're on a list now. You're on a list now. You're on a list now. Got it. Okay, watch them like a hawk.
Should I have called it Man's Month? I don't know.
I don't think there's any way out of it.
No.
No helping it. Yes, it is Boys Month, guys. A very special month. And Doug, I have you on here because you owe the boys an apology. I'm not gonna lie.
I do. Why is that?
A few months back, you actually shouted out my show on one of your videos. You shouted out
That's
my
right.
Christmas review, and I went, "Oh my god, this is great!" I was wondering why a Christmas episode of mine started getting so many comments in May. I was like, "What the hell's happening here?" And I checked, and I watched your video, and you said you got to check out Hack the Movies review, and I'm like, "Yeah, he's gonna say because I'm very handsome and I'm smart."
But the dames.
Instead, you shouted out my two female co-hosts, Crystal and Johanna, and I was listening to this in the car. I drove in oncoming traffic screaming, "What?" So I was just like, he needs to come on Boys Month.
Well, I clearly shouldn't be here, so we're just gonna, Chaplin's gonna be my stand-in for that. So there you go.
Oh, no.
Good luck. Here, I'll read down there. Have fun. Chaplin, Mike's right there. Have fun, okay?
Nice work, Tony.
Well, damn. I'm starting to think I shouldn't yell at my cat.
Don't interrupt him. This is great material.
We're off to a great start.
All right. And I have a cat. That's another great thing. I'm going, boys, and I'm getting a shot in my crotch now. Yeah, just everything keeps.
There we go. You know, you sign on to a Hack the Movies live episode, you get Doug Walker crotch. You never know what you're gonna get. But yeah, today we're talking about one of the most manliest movies ever, Timecop. Is it TimeCRAP?
Oh.
Is it time for crap, or is it crap time? I mean, it's Jean-Claude Van Damme, so it's probably.
By the way, guys, this movie was a hit. It was like #1 at the box office, I think, for like a few weeks.
Yeah, made like over $100 million.
Did really well.
I haven't seen this movie since it came out.
Same.
Yeah, so it was really, really surreal. Traveling back to the past and the future of 2004, obviously.
Yes.
So, there's a lot of things that, that maybe were a little off, and some things that were really, really off. Things like a white supremacist party, and
that was
following
unrealistic.
the rules, and this billionaire trying to take the election and everything. I mean, that stuff never happened.
It was
unrealistic.
Really
I'm sorry, I said billionaire. It's not even billionaire.
Well, now. Yeah.
This movie, by the way, is Peter Hyams. He directed it. He also did, Doug, one of your favorite Arnold movies, End of Days. I know you love that one.
Oh my god.
You want to know what's so great? Literally before it came on, I was like, I know that name. Where did I know that name? I was like, oh, I've done a lot of Nostalgia episodes on this guy. And then randomly, he directed 2010.
Yeah, I know. The sequel to 2001.
Yeah.
Hey, Peter Hyams really helped this channel. After rental reviews ended, I was like, let me just do a review where I mention it ended and make a joke about it. And I reviewed his film, The Relic, and it did better than any video I had done previously. So I owe this guy a lot. This guy really helped me out. And I feel bad we're about to call his movie crap.
Now, what's a question mark? Crap?
Well, yeah, maybe it's not crap. So this is based off the Dark Horse comic TimeCop. I've actually covered a lot of Dark Horse comic movies. I was going to read like a bunch of them before this, and I read the first issue, and I went, oh, it's one where they just went to a studio and said, here's the basic idea. Do whatever the fuck you want. The comic takes place in 2007, and the main character says he's from Cincinnati. The movie changed that. I don't think Jean-Claude Van Damme was from Cincinnati in this film.
Not originally.
Not originally, at least. But yeah, I used to read a lot of Dark Horse comic books, mostly the Alien and Predator stuff. Yeah, they're weird. They would make like a few issues and somehow get a movie. Like Virus with Jamie Lee Curtis.
That was a Dark Horse? I didn't know that.
That was a 4-issue miniseries. It wasn't even an ongoing comic, and it just went right to being a movie. And I'm like, what the fuck? You could just do that back in the day. The last Dark Horse comic movie I reviewed, guys, Son of the Mask.
What Mask was Dark Horse. Yeah, I love the original comic of The Mask, man. And Son of the Mask is about as frightening, but not as good.
Yeah, Adam, you ever read any of the old Mask comics?
I have not.
They're great, man. The original, like the first, maybe the first 2 or 3 volumes, maybe even 4. Yeah, no, they actually they last pretty good for a while there.
Remember, Adam, remember when
totally different from the movie.
I was about to say, Adam, 100%. You know when he runs into those thugs in the alley and he makes them balloon animals and stuff?
In the first movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, in the comic, he shoots them with a Tommy gun. He actually kills them. In the movie, he scares them away. In the comic, he actually...
I mean, they are like hamburger
Tommy guns later, right? He pulls out all the guns at one point.
Yeah, but they are literally hamburger by the end of the next panel.
Okay, so it's a lot darker. That makes sense.
Hint.
Yeah. And speaking of comic book stuff, just for the patrons, I want to let everyone know, episode 7 of Blade Boys is out. We're going through every episode of the Blade TV series, guys.
Huh.
Remember Whistler and Blade, the old man who helped him?
I do.
Well, in this episode, it's a flashback to young Blade, and we learn how he got his limp.
Oh, God. Okay.
I know you guys, whenever you watch Blade, which you do all the time, you're like, but how did Whistler get a limp? Well,
why is he limping? Can't be because he's old.
No, it can't be because...
This was like... preemptively what Disney started doing with all their properties. Like, oh, how did Han Solo get his name and his blaster and meet Chewie? Blade did it first. The Blade TV series starring Sticky Fingers Jones.
When did he discover Life Day? I'm sorry, I'm still on the Solo one. When did he discover Life Day? That's the most important question.
But yeah, check that out. But yeah, today we're talking about TimeCop. Now, I can't really remember the first time I've seen this. It was definitely when it was on video. I'm sure my grandfather rented it. And the one thing I could remember the most is how the bad guy dies. We'll save that for the end. That was like the most horrible part of the movie for me. I think it terrified me to my core.
Really?
The effects work is up there with Mortal Kombat Annihilation. The animalities. Really good stuff.
Adam, you're older than me, pushing 60.
I think I'm older than probably both. Your numbers combined are probably my age. I'm basically dead at this point.
What was it like seeing TimeCop in theaters, which I'm sure you did?
I actually think I did see it in theaters. I was 12. I was trying to think. I'm pretty sure this was the first JCVD movie I saw in theaters because he was, I think, at his peak at this point. This was a bigger budget movie for him in theaters. Obviously, it did really well. And I was already familiar with a lot of his work. We watched all of his, awesome rental movies back in the day. So I remember at 12 thinking, this wasn't that good. I prefer like Hard Target and Bloodsport and some of those other ones. I didn't hate this movie, but it's kind of a shit show. And really, since we're at the title screen, can we talk about how lazy that title was? It just kind of comes up and goes. No pageantry to it.
TimeCop.
The whole credits are like that. Just this person's in it. This person's in it.
Yeah. I thought we were gonna get like time.
Yeah, it's nothing. It's just TimeCop. Jean-Claude Van Damme. There you go.
Especially the way they time travel with like the ripples and stuff. Imagine doing that with the credits. Like,
yeah,
pretty cool.
Also, did I see Sam Raimi produce this? I mean, he was producing a lot of stuff.
That's interesting. He's still producing a lot. Well, he did for a while. He's got a produce fetish. I don't know.
That's what they call it. That's what they call it.
Yeah, that's what I call it.
So, Adam, you weren't blown away, but Doug, I'm sure you got a mullet afterwards. You were wearing Wolverine boots. What did you think when you saw TimeCop the first time?
When I saw it, so I didn't see it in theaters, but I did see it like as soon as it came to video. And I remember liking it okay. Even when I was a kid, I kind of knew it was a little corny. I knew Jean-Claude Van Damme was kind of corny, but I'm like, I remember some moments from it, and I literally just got done watching it before I came to do I haven't seen it since then, so I'm like, I should probably watch this again, because I'm sure it's exactly how I remember it. It wasn't. It was even better.
Did you like frantically hit the brightness on your controller for the last half hour of the movie, because it's basically all in darkness?
And rain.
And rain, yeah.
It's not to hide any effects, too. That's what's so funny. No, that's why they have rain back then. I know this movie is not good, but there is some stuff in it that is fun, and I will give it credit. We're going to make fun of the effects quite a bit. But for 1994, these were very ambitious. And on VHS, they looked very, very good.
Yes, this is... It does suck when I'm watching these movies from the 90s and I get like a 4K version. I'm like, this just ruined the movie for me.
Well, that was kind of like Rain. VHS really did a good job of hiding effects and poor lighting. You
know what it doesn't hide at the end? And don't worry, I have examples. Jean-Claude Van Damme's stunt double, whose face you can see very clearly. Don't worry, I got stills of it.
Boy, that explains a lot, because I'm watching this movie. I know he can do martial arts and everything, and I'm thinking, why is the editing so quick during the action sequences? Why can't we see him do his stuff? And that's gotta be it.
Yeah, there's like a stuntman for a lot of the end. I mean, this is Jean-Claude Van Damme, as you know, he's made a lot of mistakes in his life, and he talks about them. This was a rough period for him. I mean, you're right. It was like his biggest thing in the world, right? So they were going to give him more money for like other films, but he wanted just as much money as Jim Carrey was making for movies. And the studios had to be like...
It's like $30 million at one point.
Yes, and the studios had to be like, okay, well, TimeCop was good, but it wasn't that like good.
Jim Carrey good.
Yeah, you're not...
It was a Dark Horse movie. This is a Dark Horse movie. Same thing. Same thing.
But I think at that point, Jim Carrey had like a few after, like one after another. Like if he had like 3 TimeCops in a row, maybe he could have got that. But also, JVCD has also said he was on a ton of drugs back then. So he wasn't really making the best decisions, I think.
Doug brought up a good point. I pictured JCVD going into the office. He just throws down 2 Dark Horse comics. What the hell's the difference? Dark Horse Comics, Dark Horse Comics. 30 million, 30 million.
Face is green, only difference.
I will paint my face green. If I can...
out the paint bucket. You want green? I'll do green. I'm green.
I'll paint it with my foot. There we go.
John is willing to go green for this picture.
Yeah, he's going to go green. But yeah, let's get into this bad boy. But real quick, the name of the game, guys, is Super Chats. Please leave a Super Chat. We will answer any question or say anything you want within reason. Within reason, please. This is a big moment for Adam. You know, he loves Doug. Don't leave a Super Chat reminding everyone how he ruined Godzilla -1's 100% Rotten Tomatoes score.
I did.
That'll make him look...
you?
That was me.
That'll make him look really bad in front of Doug, so we're not going to bring it up. Don't leave any Super Chats about it, all right? I'm looking out for you. I'm looking out for you, Adam. All right.
Speaking of 100%, I don't know if it still is, but I just got back from seeing Weapons, the new, the director of Barbarian, which I did not like Barbarian, but I was like, I did not like the ending of this movie. Should I do it? Should I go on Rotten Tomatoes? Should I do it again? But no, the movie overall I really enjoyed. But the ending, it was like the last 1%. You know when you hear a song on the radio and it's like building and building, you're like, oh my God, it's getting awesome. And then the song just ends. You're like, oh, well, shit, I was like really invested and then it just dropped the ball. That was Weapons.
Because I saw it too. I agreed when I first saw it. Then I had to think about it a little bit. I'm like, when I thought the whole thing, it made a little bit more sense.
It doesn't like not make sense. It's just you felt like it was going somewhere exciting, and then it just the credits hit. It's like, fuck,
God, I didn't see it yet, guys. Now you're gonna.
Well, I'll tell you what happens. So
don't tell me what happens.
When the aliens land,
aliens! Oh, come on!
But especially when Ice Cube got. Oh wait, I might be thinking of a different movie. Never mind. I totally agree with you about the ending. That's right.
That's the movie.
Ice Cube is the alien at the end of Weapons. It was a big twist.
All right. Anyway, TimeCop. We're in TimeCop now.
Is Ice Cube in this? It's 1994.
No, I think he was doing Boys in the Hood around this time. He wasn't in this. It starts off in Gainesville, Georgia during the Civil War. We see some Confederate soldiers going down a road, and they bump into some guy who wants all of their gold. And they're like, what?
Was there no other time period to travel to get money? What did it's like, we traced it back to the Civil War because it says the Confederacy out there. And I'm like, yeah, was there really no other way you could? I mean, literally, all of time is your oyster.
Honestly, yeah, you could,
random moment?
You could look up where the gold was discovered and then time travel hundreds of years before people even settled there and get the gold for yourself.
Yeah.
Well, on top of that, this guy like mapped out exactly when this little brigade was going down this specific road. Like, this is where I'm gonna be. This is where it happened. How did he figure that out?
It was for the surprise that he has future weapons in the past. Now, the one issue of the comic that I did read, they're in a mine back in like the 1800s in like South Africa, and a guy is like clearly there to get some precious jewels and steal them. And when the TimeCop shows up, he doesn't pull out a future gun. He has a giant, like, ape robot that attacks the TimeCop. They decided guns with red lights was cooler than a giant robot.
And more cost-effective, I think.
I was going to say, they have a budget, but not that big of a budget.
Remember the thing Lara Croft fought in the first Tomb Raider movie? It's like that. That's what the TimeCop fought. And after I read that, I'm like, oh, fuck you. I want to see Jean-Claude Van Damme fight that. So anyway, this guy travels back. He steals all the gold. Cuts to 1994, and we get to see a bunch of military is meeting with a bunch of senators. And for all the Twin Peaks fans, yes, one of the senators is Wyndham Earle from Twin Peaks season 2. And they let him know, they're like, hey guys, remember when we got that scientist who with a shady past to help us with the space race? Turns out he was also working on time travel. What do you believe it?
I also love how the official is like talking to these guys like they're the dumbest people ever. He's like, okay, here's how time travel works, idiots. It's like you throw a rock into the water and it makes ripples. He's like, oh, okay.
But then he kind of like defeats his own point. He's like, so you can't change anything because it'll be a huge problem. Now, for example, these guys stole gold from the Civil War and then they gave it to, where did they give it to, like Iraq or something? And he's like, they gave it to there, and it's like, okay, well, did anyone notice anything different? Because he says, like, as much as we all want to kill Hitler, we can't. We have to keep it 100% accurate. It's like, yeah, but these guys just did a thing, and I don't think it affected anything. So you're not backing up your point really well.
They do a lot of stuff in this movie I think you're not supposed to do, and they get a happy ending. They get a family. Evil is destroyed. I mean, bad people suddenly turn good.
Dude, by the way.
Oh, my God. Yeah, we'll get to that.
Wait.
Also, JCVD is like the nicest dude in the world. Everybody that tries to kill him instantly is like, let's be friends now.
But, yeah, by the way, if you go back in time, anything you do will destroy the thing. So even if you're sending police to stop the bad guys, the police will be creating new effects. Anyway, it's ridiculous.
It's the butterfly effect, they call that. That's a
really
fun fact for you. Yeah.
Yes, starring Ashton Kutcher. I'm aware. Aware.
It take a little bit of water and it changed the vibrations in the oh.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you,
Jeff Goldblum's here. Yes. The audio listeners are going to be like, did Jeff Goldblum just interrupt?
Just walked right in.
But Senator McCone.
That's chaos theory.
Senator McComb with the most just uncomfortable to look at beard I've ever seen in my entire life.
He always reminds me of Ellis from Die Hard.
He does.
Big time. Yeah, I never thought about that until you mentioned it. Holy smokes.
Which, by the way, I'm reviewing a movie in September with that actor in it, and he doesn't have a beard in the movie, and it took me forever to realize it was Ellis from Die Hard. But yeah, so he has an interest in this. He's like, okay, I'll oversee this time project.
Well, everyone else is like, or is it? I don't know. Do you want it? You can take it. Like, there's so many things wrong with this. First of all, you can't just come in and say we found time travel. You have to have some proof. But second,
he did the analogy about the rock in the water.
Yeah, boom. That convinced me.
These guys are...
but then to be like, oh, if you want it, you take it. I mean, what could happen? It's just time travel.
It's just the most amazing discovery in all time since splitting the atom. Yeah. Like, holy shit. Like,
the guy next to him's got like the 3D glasses with the red and blue. He's like, keep your time travel. I got these bad boys.
I agree, Adam.
Exactly.
I don't need that. These actually hurt. I can't wear them for too long.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, they want what's his face? They want Max Walker to join, who's just a regular cop. Did they ever explain why they want Max Walker on the time thing specifically?
Because he can do the cool kicking thing.
Yeah. That seems to be it. He just seems like a normal cop. He's married to Melissa, played by Mia Sara, who I talked about this year. We did Ridley Scott's Legend. I reviewed that twice this year. I did the theatrical here, and I did the director's cut.
Ridley Scott's Legend has been brought up in the last 85 live streams I've done, Tony, somehow, and I've still never seen that damn movie.
Hey, the director's cut's great. I will stand by the director's cut. Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you're an American from the 80s, then you hate the director's cut because it doesn't have the right music. Anyway, she's hanging out with her husband at the mall. They seem to be happy and in love. But since this is the 90s, there's a rollerblader. Remember rollerblades? That was like a
Tony,
thing.
you skipped over a key scene here. I know you don't have a girlfriend, no one loves you, but I just want to point out that no one ever in the history of relationships have talked like these two do, where they pretend like they don't know each other. Like they're putting on a show for an invisible audience. Like, hello, stranger. Oh, you better tell me when your husband shows up. Oh, I will. Like, what the hell is this?
And the way he talks is just all like there's no vowels in it. He's just like, and it's like I don't even know what he's saying.
It really is.
You gotta have the subtitles on.
Yeah. You know what's funny?
Even the subtitles are no vowels.
Yeah, it's just question marks.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
It is funny. They usually didn't do this for Arnold and Van Damme movies. They make a point to say that he's like an immigrant, that like he's struggling with English and stuff.
I actually kind of respect that too when they put that in there. I'm like, okay, like at least they know.
Yeah, it's just
they do it in almost every Jackie Chan movie.
Yeah, it's just weird, like because other movies, like with Arnold, it's just like I know he's supposed to be like Mr. America, but how long has he been here? He still can't pronounce that. Like, what's going on here?
He still can't say air.
So yeah, rollerblading. That was a big thing.
Yeah, let's get back to the rollerblading.
That's the very important thing. All right. We were all rollerblading in the 90s. All right. My mom and her friends were like big rollerbladers. And I was like, when I grow up, I'll be a cool rollerblader and I'll have rollerblading friends.
You look just like him.
I look just like him. He had a big effect on me.
Doing the same thing, stealing purses from rollerblading.
I'm going to steal purses.
Got fun the next episode.
Well, I got the backwards hat. I got the rollerblades. I'm basically already a criminal. Might as well own up to it.
So yeah, he's rollerblading away, and of course, Max stops him, shows off his Wolverine boots, and then good, I left a note to play the clip. I have a clip here. We have clips time, guys.
Oh wait, are we supposed to like act it out?
No, it'll cut to the clip.
Between the lines, I should get the fuck out of here.
There we go.
That was actually written on the shoes. They don't show that part. It actually says you should get the fuck out of here.
Is Wolverine a real brand of boots? I haven't heard of them.
I don't know. I feel like they must have paid top dollar to literally look at the shoe. Wow, it says product name.
Guys, this is Boys Month. Come on, at least act like you're men. Yes, it's a real brand boot.
There, we learned. I'm actually looking them up now. Maybe I'll buy a pair.
I
don't
only
know.
wear Carhartts over here, but Wolverine's fine too.
It's like the only scene where even people that don't know Jean-Claude Van Damme, they know the kick.
Yeah.
You know, they know the splits and they know the kick. So
Yeah.
it's like, if it's not real, you've really missed
He
out
didn't
on
do.
something.
Did he do any jump kicks in this movie? I don't think he did one.
I don't know if he did many jump kicks. Don't worry, he splits and he does do kicks. But
Yes.
here's
But
the thing,
jump
though.
kick is usually how he defeats the final bosses in movies.
That's true.
Here's the thing. Do you think the kicks were in the original script, or were they added once they realized who was playing the main
very
character?
clearly added. Because I think this was written for like Stallone or Schwarzenegger. Or
Yeah, it
like
feels
that.
like it was.
And
Do you
then when
think
they said
the-
no, they're like, well, the third choice. Van Damme's always the third choice.
Do you think the 85 windows they jump out in this movie were in the script either, or did they just get thrown in?
It's 1994. That was definitely in the script.
Yeah, people being thrown through windows. That happens a lot.
Looking at the scripts, we only have 35 window jumps. We need to get this up to
20
50.
more.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, guys. The next person, I forgot this character existed. I forgot all about him, and now I'm obsessed with him, and it's my favorite character in all of cinema. The mullet guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I last night I probably laughed for 3 minutes when they cut to this guy, but only in 1990 whatever. 1994 is the only time a movie could show you this and it would be intimidating. And any other generation would be like, what? That looks ridiculous. It looks
What
like
I like the idea is that he's supposed to blend in. Like, I'm traveling to 94. I got to blend in. Boom.
he
I'm
probably
94 dice now.
They went hard with all the henchmen in this movie. They all look freaking hilarious.
They do look like they're ripped out of a Dark Horse comic, like punks in comics. They're like the most comic booky thing in this.
Yeah, I fought every one of these guys in Streets of Rage.
I couldn't get over. I want to cosplay as this guy at some point. I'm just gonna shave my head and everything. It's gonna be awesome. That night, his wife is like, "Hey, I know your job is to literally be a cop and you're on call and you have to go fight crime. Don't do that tonight." It's like that's his job. Like,
Yeah.
He got the Wicca call.
Did we skip over the gratuitous sex scene?
we did because
Okay.
what was it? Last year I showed a censored picture of the sex scene from Shoot 'Em Up, and it got my Twitch suspended for 7 days.
Well, we didn't need to show it. I mean, we just mentioned it. I thought it was hilarious that 11 minutes into this movie, we already have the softcore scene.
Well, don't worry, we get full on nudity in a little bit, which is something I miss about 90s movies. There was always like a sex, there was always the
Totally
tasteful sex
pointless
scene.
nudity out of nowhere. Yeah.
It's hilarious. Well, yeah, Ferris Bueller's girlfriend shows him off. Obviously, Van Damme shows the butt as expected.
Obviously, we needed it.
That's why we go. That's why we watch.
But yeah, I love that. I love that in movies are like, don't go. It's like, but it's his job, lady. You have a really nice house. Why do you not want him to go to his job? But something's clearly on her mind, and it's so obvious that she's pregnant. I don't know how he doesn't pick up on any of it. Like, it could not be more obvious.
No. I have something to tell you. Oh, sorry, my stomach hurts. No wine for me. No, I
Are you
can't
going
drink
to
wine right
throw
now.
up again for no reason?
Did you finish painting the extra bedroom yellow?
What's up with this bed in the extra bedroom? It's small, like it's for a child or something.
Oh,
but
baby.
I like.
Who told you?
I like that.
I mean, I'm not pregnant. Oh, okay. I'm off to work.
I like that he clearly knows something's going on, and she's about to tell him. She's like, "I didn't want to tell you like this," and he goes, "Can it wait till later?" And I'm like, "Wait, what the fuck?" Clearly, it can. But instead, she's like, "Sure." But he goes out and he gets his ass kicked, and clearly the senator is there watching all of it.
Yes.
Why did the senator target him over anyone else who was going to be a time cop?
Because I think he's the only working one. Do we ever see? I mean, we only see one other one, and she ends up going rogue. So it's like, I think he's the only one that works there.
No, there's implied that there's more because
Implied, but you never see them do anything.
Well,
And
either
why
way,
does he kill him at this point? And like, he could have killed him when he was a baby. There's just so many ways.
no.
around it.
He hasn't time traveled yet.
Oh, okay.
This is the 1994 senator who's killing him.
It can't be the 1994 senator because that one shows up later in the movie.
No, this is the 1994 senator.
Are you
I
sure?
don't know if you know this, but the time travel makes no sense in this
No,
movie
the time travel.
whatsoever.
Yeah, Adam, the time travel makes absolutely no sense.
Wait, if
But
you're here, then where are you?
at
It's like
the end,
Bruce line. The points don't matter. They just
at
don't.
the end, the older McComb says, "I'm going to enjoy killing her again." So this is the 1994 set, and we lost Doug.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, he's frustrated as you
I
expected.
can't. I can't with this shit anymore. I just can't. Don't you know how time travel works? I'll show you. And I just went and time traveled and came back.
Oh,
Doug saw a
So,
window. He's
boom.
like, I have to jump out this window.
It's like ripples. See, I just explained rock and ripples. Boom. I
a
convinced you
fucking
time
rock.
travel is real.
So they're beating the shit out of him. They
Yeah.
attack his wife and everything. Mullet guy shoots him point blank, not in the head, shoots him right in the chest. Now he's a cop. I assume that some of them wear armor. These guys don't have that assumption. So they shoot him in the chest and they go, oh, he's dead. Let's walk away.
Yeah.
Clearly he's not dead. So why did the senator never make any other attempt to kill him is anyone's guess.
I'm more confused how the senator got out of the house when they showed him upstairs holding the wife, and
Everybody got out of the house.
Well,
blows up.
It was someone else was holding her. He was in the room with another guy. But yeah, they all his henchmen blow up in that building, other than Mullet guy. Also, Back to the Future, he had a bulletproof vest. So yeah, and by the way, how does Van Damme survive? He is
how does he not? How's he not
bulletproof
Two-Face?
vest. It's
That's
also
right.
fireproof.
Yeah. Protect the face and everything.
I still think what you call it, Hurt Locker might be the only movie that shows you the effects of an explosion. Even if you're far away, the vibration will probably kill you. Every other movie, it'll just push you. I'm like, no, it kills you, you idiots. And he's not burnt or anything. He looks fine, even though he got a face.
If
Inside,
you
he's
enhance, he's holding a door. It's hard to see, but there's a door that's blocking.
Oh, that's
the
right. There's a
explosion.
Coke machine in front of him. That
Yes.
protects him.
He actually crawled inside of a fridge. That's a henchman.
So yeah, then we cut to October 30th, 1929. Wall Street. So this is during the Great Depression. We're getting let me see. Yeah, we already see that one person has already jumped out a window. That was a thing that was happening back then. Stockbrokers were just jumping out of windows. And this guy, he shows up with a current USA Today for 2004. And whatever this isn't a tape deck. I thought it was a tape deck, but
It's a future deck.
yeah, it's like whatever they thought the next thing was going to be, and they were totally off.
It was Atari's version of iPod.
Pretty much, yeah. So he's loading up a song, and he's just listening to modern music, 2004 music, which sounds a lot like 1994 music. And he's just looking up history and betting on all the stuff that's going to make money. And then we get the most amazing time travel clip. Where is it? Here it is.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
Hell
Was
yeah.
awesome. I have a million questions about the time travel device when we get to it, but
Yes.
I love that he calls security and it's an old-timey boxer guy doing this. He's like, I'll have you know, blah, 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 blah.
And they missed a great moment for a line. You know, he punches him, he goes, damn, and he goes, Van Damme. I like him punching with the wrong fist, too.
They saved all the terrible one-liners towards the end of the movie. There's so many bad ones later.
Now, remember, guys, we're not supposed to go back in time and mess with things. So showing up in modern clothes, and that's not going to fuck up the timeline at all?
That's
Everything
fine.
will be fine? Okay.
That's fine, yeah.
Cool. By the way, in the comic, they're wearing super armor and cool goggles. In this one, they're like, I just throw a fucking jacket on him and call it a day.
I'd like to point out one thing. Future Van Damme's hair, the mullet, that might be the only time in the history of a movie I've seen someone rock a mullet as solid as he does. He looks fantastic.
Well,
in that
what I
mullet.
like is that it disguises him like Clark Kent's glasses. Every time he shows up in 94, they're like, who are you? And even his own wife is like, what? I don't know who you are. It's like, it's a mullet.
How did you grow your hair out so... Wait, Adam, you think this is the best mullet? Are you already forgetting my hero?
Oh, sorry. Yes. And you know what? Tom Cruise had a great one in Mission Impossible 2. So I take it back. There's been some good mullet.
So yeah, he's just kicking everyone's ass, and this guy pulls out another future gun.
2004 gun.
Yeah, why
we all
don't
remember the one that
die.
Wait, I love that all the future guns are just circular plastic with red dots on them.
And
Yeah,
they're
I
like
love they
ammo
thought we would-
still. It runs out of ammo after like 6 shots.
I know.
And everyone thought we would get this in 10 years.
I know.
Like, this was made in 94. This is supposed to be in 2004.
That reminds me of Predator 2. They're like, yes, future guns will look exactly the same, just with little metal built bits welded to the edge of them. It's like, oh, actually, they're just going to look at it exactly like they do right now. You don't have to do that. But yeah, he gets beaten up by Van Damme, and he's just like, hey, look, I'm working for the senator, but I can't do anything. He'll kill my whole family.
He just was opening fire on this guy, and Jean-Claude's like, okay, friend, take care of yourself. He was trying to murder you a second ago.
Yeah, he is way too nice to...
Very lenient.
Yeah, a lot of people.
But yeah, so he's just like, I can't do it, and he jumps out a window.
As everyone does.
Yes, and Max Walker jumps out and grabs him, and they end up time traveling. And this guy is like, oh my God, what was that? Totally shocked by what he just saw. And we're going to circle back to him because I have more questions.
I know where you're going with that.
Yeah.
And then the TEC headquarters in Washington, D.C. This place is legit. It's got a bunch of employees now. He gets on trial. He has a time trial, I guess.
One of the employees
it really was a time trouble. It was like, what, 2 minutes? It like took no time at all.
By the way, one of the employees is just straight up looking at porn next to his coworkers on his VR glasses. Hilarious.
Well, that's in a second. This is weird because it's like, okay, well, he's in the present now. Put him in jail for all the stuff.
Yeah.
Instead, he's just like, I'm not going to testify. I did it. I'm guilty. Like, oh, okay, you're guilty. We're going to send you back to the 20s to die. I'm like, wait, but I thought the problem was he was there in the first place.
And now you're fucking with the time again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, put him in jail or execute him in the current timeline. Why the hell would you send him back?
No, that does. Okay, let me hear what you guys say about this guy first.
Well, oh yeah. So we got to this guy again, who I like that he's just like, tomorrow could have been a brighter day. But no, so I'm trying to think of the timeline. So he's falling with another man, disappears into a bubble. Yeah. And in his time, a second later, the bubble comes back and just one guy falls and hits a car.
Well, maybe they brought him back to when he just jumped out the window, so it like rewound time a little bit.
Either way, a second man is just
that's a good point. That could be. I didn't think about that because I was thinking that too. But no, the reason I was not that anything else in this movie makes sense, but if they see a guy falling and he just disappears, they'll be like, hey, well, what happened to that guy? He was a big stopper and they disappeared into the sky. Blah 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 blah. So if you put him right back a few seconds later, then it's like, yeah, that takes care of it.
I guess so.
But there's like a million other things where somebody goes and does something and then they don't disappear and they should disappear.
It's so weird. It's so weird. Again, why not just put him in jail and execute him on Earth? Like, it's so I keep wanting to say on Earth, and I keep forgetting they are on Earth.
Yeah.
So yeah, it turns out not a lot of people are fans of McComb. I probably wouldn't have this in my office if he was the boss. Just for anyone listening, maybe don't do this with your bosses. I wouldn't advise it. So now he knows McComb's the bad guy, but he can't prove it yet. So he's going to do the classic thing where he's just going to be a real dick to him and imply that he knows what's going on.
It's not even subtle.
Nice.
It's not.
It's like, I fucking hate you. I know you did it.
I'm going to get the guy. Wink you. And he's like, oh. And he's not doing a good job of covering up. He's like, well, I sure hope you get whoever they may be. And it's like, it's you.
I sure hope you get me. I mean, the guy that you're going after.
Or woman. It doesn't have to be a guy with a really weird beard. It could be anyone.
Definitely not the partner that you're going to team up with later and won't betray you.
Yeah.
Wink.
So McComb wants to shut down the time enforcement thing because he's just like, hey, look, I think we're causing more problems than we're fixing. Look, our agents are going rogue. And they're going back in time and causing things. And he brings up what happens if you were to bump in. Because I think his idea is like, eventually the same agent's going to have to go to the same time period. And they might bump into themselves. And then the guy who like manages it, what's his name? The commander. He's just like, yeah, matter can't occupy the same space at the same time. So if you touch yourself, you cease to exist.
To touch yourself. Listen,
yeah,
at
you get
some
that
point,
same image.
At
Yeah,
some
that happens
point,
at the
an
end.
agent's gonna want to make love to himself. We know it's gonna happen.
But I don't think that's how that works, guys. I think the same I think they complicated it too much. I mean, I don't know.
Well, so again, this is the one thing where I'm kind of like, all right, I can see that because there's probably a part of him that's like, this is gonna be like bad for everything, you know, especially himself. But he's like, but after I go and rig everything, then we're gonna get rid of it. Then we're gonna blah blah blah. So it also stops other people from doing it, so he'll stay in power.
Yeah.
So no, actually, I that's something where I was like, no, actually, I can kind of see that. I can see why that would be.
By the way, how would they? Okay, that's a question for the end.
Are you going to show the machine that they go in? Because
I'm about to. I am about to.
Okay.
But first, we got to see this guy.
Oh my God, I love it. He like lightly pushes him towards the window and his like noses, but he just goes like this. And he's like, oh! Like, it's like the worst foul on the basketball court when like somebody just like puts a finger. It's like, oh, ref.
So yeah, he's upset that he's running out of money for his campaign because you need money to campaign. You got to be on TV, so they have to go back in time and steal more money.
Yep.
So yeah. By the way, they make sure every time he eats a peanut, you hear the chewing in that peanut.
Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one. It's like I'm like those are some loud nuts.
I got to be president. I'm like, stop it.
It makes him more douchey. It's like bad guys always chew gum too.
Yeah.
It's just obnoxious.
So he tells his boss, he's like, oh, by the way, the senator's the bad guy. And the boss is like, what the fuck? He's like, hey, we're almost getting shut down. Could you not be going around accusing the guy of being a bad guy? That's going to look really bad for us. Then he goes home in his future car.
This is the most cliche shit ever.
Right.
It's so many things.
Watching it over and over, saying the lines and everything. Yep.
It's not just one time. He does like he recites the whole video.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the only video he has of her too?
Yeah, yes,
I mean, like if he has it all memorized.
That's the famous birdhouse build. It's the famous birdhouse build.
He had just bought their camera and she died 2 days later, maybe. So he didn't have enough.
Did it trigger you guys that when he set the camera down, he for some reason set it on its side instead of just right down?
Yeah,
I've never thought in my life to just go, let me put it on the side super awkwardly.
So he could barely figure out a camera, and they're trusting him with time travel. Got it. By
the way, they do this same trope in a million movies, but they do it in the new War of the Worlds with Ice Cube, the one everybody loves.
Really?
But it's a Facebook message from his wife that died off camera 4 years earlier. And the message is, hey, honey, make sure to take out the trash and be nice to your kids.
Oh my God.
First off, he's an asshole to both of his kids. So, and I highly doubt he took out the garbage because he sat on his ass the whole movie.
You're making me really want to see this movie.
You got to see it. You got to see it.
Oh man, the good thing is when we all die, people could just watch hours and hours and hours of us.
No, it's got to be the one video I did 2 days before I died, over and over and over, and people just keep saying it over and over and over.
Your loved ones are like, this is how I remember Doug. And they're like, what about the thousands of hours of content? Nah, don't watch it.
No, him making a birdhouse. That's it.
Oh, just the birdhouse video.
It's the video of us dying is us talking about this birdhouse video, so they get like double nostalgia. It's great.
So they're remembering us by watching us make fun of a guy.
Jean-Claude Van Damme died. The only footage I have of him is this birdhouse clip from Hack the Movies where these three jackasses talk about it.
And we just keep saying the review, everything we're saying right now, we're saying as we're watching because we just watched this so many times.
Exactly. It's a reaction video from a different YouTube channel reacting to us reacting. It's just too deep.
Anyway, I didn't think the birdhouse was going to be such a thing.
It's the big focal point of the video.
The next day is when we learn about how all the campaigns have match funding, and the white supremacist campaign was approved for match funding, but Senator McComb wasn't, and he might be losing. So now the sad thing is, it's like, well, I really don't want Senator McComb to carry out his plan, but then you have to think, but if his plan fails, then the white supremacists have a shot at the White House. Now you're like, I'm conflicted on
Might.
Then it shows like the golden elevator, and it cuts away quickly before they reveal who it is.
So he wakes up and there's a dude with an air taser, and if you know
the
me, you know,
slowest air taser in the world. Like
it really is.
He pushes the button so they shoot out. Van Damme is trying to wake up, see it, and move out of the way just before they hit him.
It's just Van Damme's that fast. He's just so fast.
I love air tasers. My favorite video game of all time is Siphon Filter, where you can just air tase a guy until he lights on fire. So I was excited that there was an air taser scene in this. But you're right, it is very, very quick. I've watched a lot of air taser videos. All right, those things are pretty fast. Don't ask why I'm watching air taser videos. So yeah, he is getting attacked by these men in his house, and of course he's using kicks.
Yes,
he's using all the kicks he has. Just totally kicking the shit out of these guys. This dude gets electrocuted. I did like that it was a retractable air taser. He didn't have to attach anything to it. It just rewinds and shoots back out. Then we probably get the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
It is awesome.
Let's see here. That is clip 3.
No, what I like is that, you know, it cuts back to him still doing the splits. Like, yeah, and then it cuts to him sometime later. I'm like, wait, the water is still on the ground. The electricity, all this stuff. Like,
no.
I guess it would have gone
out. It shorted out. By the way, aren't like shoes, like the soles of your shoes, rubber? Wouldn't that insulate? Anyway.
A normal person here would have just kind of like scooted and hopped onto the counter. But Van Damme is like,
I will admit, when I saw the trailer for this a couple times when I was younger, I'm like, that might be good, but why does he have to do the splits in the kitchen? I must know this. That was the number one reason I wanted to see this movie.
Worth it for that scene alone.
Were you satisfied? You were like, perfect. Now I know. Now I can die happy.
I left. I never finished the movie. I'm like, I'm good.
I'll go touch myself and die happy. Yeah. I'm thinking of Van Damme doing the splits in the kitchen.
Yes.
Okay, so then we meet what's her face? Sarah Fielding. She's like she's an agent, but like
DEI hire, of course.
Of course. I did post on my Discord. I'm like, immigrant and woman of color. Let everyone know that this movie from 1994 is woke. We gotta get on top.
I was watching like, oh my god, if this movie came out today.
If this movie came out, there'd be 10,000 videos about it.
No, but then they would see it'd be like Superman 25, where they're it's woke, and then they'll see it, they'll be like, well, wait a minute. It's like, it's a damn movie, you idiots.
Yeah.
Because when you see what she does.
And you know what? And I liked this character, so I was really hurt when she betrayed all of us later.
Yeah. But, I was really let down. But yeah, she's like almost like Eternal Affairs, I guess, which that's got to be a fucking nightmare job for the time travel police. But she's investigating him because his partner was the one who went rogue. So, you know, it's only natural they'd assume that he is up to no good. He's not thrilled about this, and the boss is like, well, what the fuck do you expect, man? Like, come on. Then he tells him, like, hey, you have to go time travel. He's like, no, I need to be near Macomb so I can take him down. It's like, hey, I'm your fucking boss. You're going to go where I tell you to go.
I got to say, I like this boss because in most cop movies, you know, they yell, they scream, you can't do that, blah, blah. He's just like, dude, stop being a dick. Like, that's his attitude
really
to everything.
Nice.
And it's actually kind of nice.
I mean, Bruce McGill is just a likable guy in most movies. That helps. So do you think they have to go back and like clean up all the shit that Jean-Claude does in this movie? Like, is there an investigator in the kitchen scene looking around the room like, clearly what happened here? This asshole did the splits on the counter, 2 points. Walker traces along, he's dead. Let's clean this up. What? How did you get that? It's obvious.
So yeah, they get an alert that there's like a level 6 time thing, and then we just cut to a hot babe full on nude, pushing everything. And you're like, what the hell is this doing in a movie? And then I said, why am I questioning this? It's awesome. It turns out this guy is just cranking it at work in VR. Now he's a little. So
was I. Sorry, let's keep going.
He's a little too early. VR porn does exist. I know we've all done it. We have many experiences with it. But I, at least for me, I don't know about you two. I don't do it at work. I know I work at home now, but when I did have a job, I wasn't.
2004 was very sex positive, crazy sex positive.
I would never think to bring my VR headset and just crank it in the middle of the day.
You know, they say don't bring your work home with you. Some people bring home with them to work.
So I kind of was in the same boat as this guy because I was watching this movie, some of it at my son. He had like some soccer camp thing, and I was in the lobby with other adults, and I'm watching this on my computer, full screen, and this comes up out of nowhere. I'm like, oh fuck, shit. Someone saw, and if they didn't, they clearly saw me like frantically like spaz out in my chair. That was great.
It's the lady from Demolition Man that just accidentally sent a nude video for. Oh, sorry, wrong number. It's like just it makes about as much sense as there.
I mentioned this in the Judge Dredd episode, but I'll just bring it up here. I was watching Judge Dredd on a plane to Los Angeles, and the girl next to me was an off-duty flight attendant, had her iPad up, just watching that movie Anora all the way through, and I kept so I'm watching Judge Dredd on my phone, and I look over and I'm just looking at this chick get railed, and everyone can see it. It's not like the screen, like you know how some planes have like privacy screens sort of thing. No, and this lady was a flight attendant. I'm like, I feel like you of all people should be the one not doing this, but I'm like,
getting early education.
Yeah. I'm embarrassed looking at Rob Schneider make bad jokes and showing like this chicken hammered. I'm like, I feel uncomfortable. I want to switch places. So yeah, they find out that the time disturbance is Washington, 1994.
And again, this guy is really into porn.
He's really into it. Yeah.
I was like the robot girl from the one.
Yeah, I love it. It's like future porn. 2000, everyone will be into robot lady.
It's the Silver Surfer. Just enjoy.
Yeah.
So they're like, all right, we got to go to Washington 1994. And if I was the head of it, I'm like, hey, can we like get an agent who didn't live in Washington in 1994? I feel like sending Van Damme back is a bad idea. He might, guys, I don't know this, but he might bump into himself.
Oh, wait, no, it's okay. I did a background. His wife died then. I can't see anything he would do back then. That would be
There's no conflict of interest here at all.
No.
It's like when they don't let detectives like detect crimes like personal to them. I'd be like, no, you're 100% going to try and save your wife. We're not sending you back to that time period. But she has to tail him to make sure he's not up to any shenanigans. And then we get to see the time train.
We all have the exact same questions about this. I mean, the exact same million questions about this damn thing.
Where does the time train go?
Why are they not in it when they arrive in the
It's a really good question.
Why do you have to throw it at a wall? If it doesn't work, there's a wall there.
They keep mentioning that the girl looks like the twins who had been in this previously, and they keep building up to like who the twins are. So they get in there and they're like, hey, you have to be calm or you'll die. And I'm like, that's not a good method of transportation. So she looks at a picture of her family to calm her down.
Where's that picture go? In the machine, when they come back, is the picture still there? How does that work?
It's again. Oh, by the way, there's the blood stain from the. You're right. Why not just have a track that keeps going after that point in case it doesn't work?
In case it needs to slow down, you need a parachute or something. No, we gotta be a wall there.
It's like
it already didn't work twice.
It's like the Dark Knight Rises. They have to take off the rope, and you know, then there's a real challenge, a real danger
of time traveling. Yes, you can't time travel unless you really mean it.
The funny thing
How are they gonna learn if they
funny
survive?
thing is, it's not even the wall to the building; it's a concrete slab.
They had to build that. They had to build it
inside of this Stargate that they for some reason had. Also, okay, maybe they explain it and the movie's just too intelligent for me. But does the bad guy have one of these too? And his henchmen?
They mentioned later. Later.
Do they? Okay, I was so confused.
Like, I mean, obviously people have other people have others. I forget when they mentioned it, so I'll bring it up now. When they're investigating it later, they realize the prototype for the time device was never dismantled, and it's somewhere in Maryland, and that's the one that he's using.
So he has to use that every single time. They obviously got it wrong at least once with the twins and stuff like that. So just imagining him, it's like, okay, this will be fine. By the
way, that means the bad guy is getting in there with like 5 other dudes every single time.
Yeah,
and he must have like a staff of people that like run the machine and everything.
Yeah,
they have a full crew here. Also, why is no one checking in on this other place? How many Stargate locations could there possibly be that they would check on this one location they know exists?
You'd think there'd be a security camera on that, or it would have just been dismantled when they didn't need it anymore. Anyway,
or they could time travel back to dismantling it or stopping people from using it before, because it is time travel.
It's a single camera, and he just goes up and spray paints it.
I disappeared. It's nighttime already.
You know, it's like Speed. They just loop the same video over and over again. A guy disappears walking in the middle of it.
This guy's been going at it for a long time.
So yeah, they time travel, and it's horrifying.
Oh, yeah.
It's the most horrifying thing in the world.
It becomes Guardians 2 for a second.
Yeah, Guardians 2, and actually at this time, I think it was ripping off Star Trek 4 when they time travel and their faces are like expanding and shit.
Annihilation
more like,
vibes again when he animalities and he gets all freaky looking.
I'll give a little bit more credit. I'll say Mortal Kombat 1.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
It's a little better.
So yeah, they go through the portal, and then like we said, where does the shuttle go?
Where does it go? And why are they landing in water? They can't even direct where they're going.
I don't know.
Okay, now I know why they're in water.
Yeah, I was going to say, so she gives him her backstory while her nips are out, and I'm like, oh, okay.
She must have been a really good actress, because I was listening and I did not notice that.
She talks about like her dad.
Do you think they did that because we were all like, where did the time machine go? Oh my god.
That's the way to do it. Yeah, so they end up there. Her birthday is tomorrow, she says. And she mentions her dad. She's like, my dad thought time travel was going to be the biggest threat ever, so I wanted to stop everything. And also, I wish I could go back in time and tell myself not to have sex with some dude. And then Van Damme, because he loves Boys Month, he's like, you should go back in time and give him advice instead. I'm like, thank you, Van Damme. You're looking out for the boys. I didn't expect that to be what his response would be.
He's too nice.
So
what he didn't realize is he was actually that boy that she went on the first date with, and it completely changes his. He went by a different name for some reason in the past.
You told me you liked me if I grew a mullet.
I don't know why, but for some reason I'm remembering a better time travel movie, if you can believe it, Hot Tub Time Machine.
Oh, yeah.
When he goes back in time and he yells at his wife for cheating on him, but at that point she's like only 4. So they're like, why is this man screaming at me? So yeah, they go to the Parker Macomb industry, whatever, and the senator clearly is in business with another guy who's going to make some kind of computer chip. But he doesn't want to work with Macomb anymore. So they're going to split. But then future Macomb with his punks. We got Wesley Snipes in the background, I guess. He looks exactly like Wesley Snipes from, what's that movie? King of New York. He looks like Wesley Snipes from King of New York.
He kind of does.
And that guy in the middle looks like Simon Pegg. A little bit. Yeah. So yeah, he shows up in a green screen, and he's like, hey, this business deal that you're about to do, it sucks. Don't do it past me. You're an idiot. And you're right. This is actually somewhat impressive for the time. It was like, okay.
You can tell now that back then, especially with the quality of film and again, watching on VHS and stuff like that, I was legit watching. It's like, how are they doing that? That is because Back to Future 3, I think, came out a few years earlier. And even though that was ambitious, you could tell very obviously how they're doing a lot of this one back then. I really couldn't tell, and then now you can.
Because he walks
but
around.
even in this shot, it's a little hard to tell. But like in the one I was watching, the brightness was turned up a little bit. So I'm like, okay, I can see the keying and the colors. Well, you can definitely tell they do not look each other.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. So it starts off really good, but they were a little too overconfident. They let it linger. I realized the one on the right is like too big. He's like scaled up like 2 or 3%, even though they're supposed to be next to each other.
It happens a couple times, yeah.
Well, you guys are both wrong. Actually, Ron Silver, the actor, had a twin brother. This is a
like Linda Hamilton.
This is a prestige situation, and he kept it secret for this movie all these years.
His identical twin brother was just a few inches bigger everywhere.
Yes.
Just okay.
Just never looked anyone right in the eye.
Exactly.
He was blind. He had to look everywhere. By the way, the one on the left, his tie I'm gonna double check. That looks like the exact same tie I had to wear at the all boys Catholic school I went to.
Oh,
That is the same exact tie. I didn't notice that till right now.
Well, it makes sense for Boys Month.
Boys Month, yeah. No,
where did
that
they
was,
make you wear the
I-
tie,
yeah.
Tony?
guys. I transferred out of that school.
The tie that they put
You
around
became
your
a man.
eyes when they lowered you down into the
Listen.
chambers.
2 years into all boys school, I was like, wait a minute, I'm a loser and I don't get girls. Why did I go to an all boys school? If I could go back in time, I'd be like, dude, girls not worth it. Stay here. You're on the right path. So yeah, he's
No, you would go to the priest and say, "Go easy on Tony." And you
Boys
walk away.
Month.
I never had any issue. All right. So yeah, Max shows up. He's like, "Oh, you're all under arrest," and no one goes, "What? What did you say?" So yeah, they're gonna take them all in, and that's when we find out that Sarah's a bad guy.
Oh,
You know, I'll say this. I'm really torn about this because on the one hand, I like they do not do the typical thing they usually do with the partner, especially a female partner. Oh, he's going to be, mean to her. I don't need a partner. And then she's going to win him over and stuff like that. They have her kind of like the rookie. Oh, she's afraid of time travel.
Yeah.
And then he actually is like, I'll give you the signal. Okay, now and stuff. And they work well together. So when she turns, I forgot about that when I watched it. And then there's a scene later they do with her that again I'm like, oh, now they're gonna go this path, and they don't. So on the one hand, I'm like, there were a lot of surprises with this character I wasn't expecting, but the actress was too damn likable. I did not want to see her go through this stuff. She was so good. I wanted to see
Well, I think
her
that's why it's good what they
fight
do
with
at the
him.
end with the redemption, because she is so likable. But yeah, it is a moment where you're like, oh shit, that's a big moment. And then he's all like, what are you doing? And it just ruins the moment. And then he's just like, that was a betrayal. And then he has to like kick everyone for 5 minutes. So there's all kinds of chaos going around. He's hitting people with pipes and shit. And then we get something awesome here. Oh wait, no, this is something different. The McCombs. One of them gets an injury in the past, and we see how it plays out in the
Oh, that's right.
Here we go. So what did he now have all the memories of how this whole thing will play out if he has the scar?
I mean, where do these versions go when they change time? It doesn't. Nothing makes
I
sense
don't
at all.
know. By the way, he mentions, hey, don't get too close to me. We can't occupy the same space. And then he constantly is
Walks
up
around
and
him.
Yeah, he constantly is getting like really close to him. It's like, dude, you're the one. It's like, hey, past you doesn't know this. You're the one who does know this, and you keep climbing up your own ass. Can you 6 feet apart? All right, just stay 6 feet apart.
Yeah.
I love that
will
he
say-
like throws him the envelope so he doesn't touch it.
Well, I was gonna say that wasn't because like that does play into why he wouldn't, do that. He would whatever throw it or drop it, whatever, because he doesn't want to touch him. But again, I'm looking at these effects. I'm like, how did 1994 do that with the envelope?
Yeah.
That was a legit, really good effect.
It's solid.
I thought the scar heal was pretty cool too.
Yeah.
This is a nice little moment.
That was good. So yeah, there's more shooting going on. We learned that Van Damme is forklift certified. That was like a big meme a few years back, where apparently being forklift certified was the most attractive a man could be. I don't know why, but I threw it in there. This poor son of a bitch gets his hand frozen. Yeah, and then kicked off, and then we have CGI like gore, but it's like warped to him. The ice.
Yeah, it's
It's
so
kind of
weird.
shifting with the body.
And
Yeah, I
then-
love too. It's like his arm is frozen. He's not gonna be able to do anything. It's like, nah, I kick. It's my thing. Boom. Let's
And
get
then-
that frozen arm.
then
Dog,
I-
as soon as that happened, I said, I was frozen,
Frozen
today.
today. He said the thing.
and you guys are clearly quoting that because I reviewed it this week, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Obviously,
yes.
no other reason. Anyway, they kick off his hand, and then we missed one earlier. I forgot to put a picture of it, but I love dummies in action movies.
Yes, this part's so good.
Here we go. So he falls onto the, I don't know what this is, the chip board. And then he falls so hard that his knees break and bend the opposite way.
Could have cut it. They could have cut it a second sooner, but they were so proud of this dummy. They're like, let it breathe.
Then they break the other way, and his foot completely rotates, and his spine must have broken away that it pops his head up vertically.
When he hit, it was believable, and then the twist happens. It's like, you guys could have cut it.
So yeah, he fights Sarah. I like that. He's like, I don't want to fight a woman, and she's like, okay, then don't, and just starts beating the shit out of him. He's like,
she was so likable. Even as a villain, I'm like, oh man, this is a really likable character.
He's like, oh, I forgive you for everything.
But yeah, McComb shoots her, betrays her, and then he time travels out of there. They both time travel out of there, but now like things are different. He's letting him know that McComb is a bad guy. He's like, what are you talking about? So he needs to find Sarah. He's like, I think she's still alive in the past.
I feel like they're so not on top of this. This world must have changed so many times. Like so many people must have gone back in time and nobody knows.
We'll bring it up now
about it.
You'll never know the effectiveness of this because unless you're the one who time traveled, no one can verify what did or didn't change. There's no way this could ever possibly work unless the headquarters existed outside of time. Like, what was it? In
like Loki or whatever?
Loki.
Yeah, or DC Comics has a place that's like outside of time where all the time travelers hang out.
What time is it there?
There is no time there. That's the whole point of it. So yeah, he's like, okay, I'm going to go back and I'm going to look for this lady. She's probably a Jane Doe. Now, here's a question.
He still hit.
Well, that's the thing.
The exact same thing still happened.
Well,
they shot this on the same day.
I'm going to ask you a question. Is this still the injury we saw, or does he just hit this guy all the time?
I mean, he has the same nuts there, too. Like, he always hits him while he has this bowl of nuts. These very loud nuts.
It would be funny if every time they cut back to this guy, he had like a neck brace, and like an eye patch.
By the way,
beat up worse and worse.
By the way, this guy is supposed to eventually be his chief of staff if he becomes the president. He would be like out there with like a neck brace and bloody noses, like the president's doing great.
He's basically just Ted Cruz at this point.
Yeah,
they're just gonna put like a head on like him. That's why, like in Futurama, just be like, yeah, it's fine. Like
everything is great.
So he shows up because, by the way, at this point everything's being shut down because now in this new future he had more money, he has more, he's leading in the polls more, he has more power. So he's like, all right, time to shut down the time travel stuff. And Van Damme just kicks the shit out of the guards there. Literally, he kicks them because, of course, he has to kick
the shit
them
out of them. Literally, one of them crapped himself.
But my favorite, the guy on the right. So, he hits the one guy, and the guy with the gun, you don't see here, but just when he does it, he just goes, oh, like, that was so mean. Like, I feel like these guys are trying, anything happens, like, you just immediately go to gun and aim, but he's like, oh, no. Dude. So let down.
So yeah, then the commander is helping him set up because there's no staff there, so now he has to do everything to set up the stupid friggin' time shuttle.
Well, that's what the bad guys have to do every time.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, maybe it's not that hard.
Yeah,
the bad guy's like, maybe we should get rid of that wall. Do we really need that?
We really
need. You guys have a wall? Well, we got rid of that.
We have a net. You ever think about a
net? That sounds
like
way
it
worse.
just stops you and protects you back. Why do you have a concrete wall there?
There's like 12 henchmen in their net from the past. We can't get them out, but they're alive.
But at least they're alive.
Yeah,
they're not bloodstained.
We have a ball pit that they go down into.
So yeah, the military guys come in and they kill the commander right as he's about to fire off. Now I was a little confused here. So he hits the jet. And suddenly it cuts to two guys wearing human flesh masks. I didn't understand. They must have put masks of someone else's face over their
Hannibal
face.
Lecter got to him and put.
Were these cannibals that escaped and they picked the worst day to pretend to be a security guard? No, it's obviously a fire.
That's why they're having no reaction there when they're getting burned, because they're like, "Ooh, I'm barbecue now and I'm a cannibal, so this is great. I'm gonna taste great later."
I don't know if I want to be mad at the cinematographer or the editor. Because this and then the stunt double later, it's like, why do you guys keep lingering on the shot? Like, cut quicker, cut to a different angle. Like, why do you keep lingering on the fake? Like, that's clearly fake. And later on, it's like, that's not Van Damme. Like, why didn't you cut away? What are you doing?
They spent money on this shit, Tony, and they need to show it for more than a
gotta
second.
show it.
See, the guy who directed 2010, show some respect.
If this had came out a few years later, they would have did what they did with Spawn, where they just digitally put the guy's face over the dude on fire. It would have looked awesome. And by that, I mean shit. Anyway, speaking of effects that look great, let's play this bad boy here. He shows back up in 94. Do you think that was all in camera, guys? Do you think that was all one take?
Again, in 94 on VHS, that looked pretty damn good.
If you guys watch that in slow motion, like the chroma key or like the rotoscope with him is so rough. Like his shoulder like pops into
the shadow literally like on the green screen floor there. No, again, that's what's so much fun about watching these again, because again, like back then, just the quality of the film wasn't as good.
Yeah.
Again, our eyes weren't trained to see it, but seeing it all cleaned up now and everything is. It's still an ambitious shot, you know what I mean? Like that's just, and like the timing of it is actually, but you're right about the lingering. Like he could have gone down, the truck passes, and maybe he looks up and cut. But no, you guys see him start to get up, so you can see the shadow, you can see the keying and everything.
Kind of jumping off your point earlier, Tony, like these guys don't really know if they're changing in the future because they have no record going forward. Only the person that changes it knows. Do they have any idea how many agents they accidentally killed, dropping them into an incinerator or off the side of a cliff? Because they don't they just dropped him in front of a semi truck. Who knows how many people they threw off a cliff?
What about the bad guy when he comes back and updates all the bad guys who didn't time travel? They'll be like, "Wait, what plan? I don't know. I don't know anything about this." He's like, "Oh fuck yeah, I gotta let." Every single time he comes back, he has to tell everyone who didn't time travel what his plan was, and now their whole lives are being rewritten.
And there's a different Jean-Claude Van Damme that's like living a life there too. It's gonna be like Logan, well, the X-Men Days of Future Past, where he's like just in a daze, and then suddenly he wakes up, and Patrick Stewart's like, "Aha!
Welcome back.
The time, welcome back." Like it makes no sense. It didn't make any sense there either.
At least in that case, there's like a psychic who can maybe merge both. In Back to the Future, in this, it's just like, no, they've killed whatever new body that they're in. That person is erased. Like whoever that Marty was is just gone. Anyway, he pulls up his little Palm Pilot because that was a thing.
Well, and even if it's the case where their minds merge, like the OG still he lives on, and then the future version just like all his memories go into the old one, that would be a crazy like wake up call. Like, oh my,
you mean wake up call?
What happened?
I have entirely different memories of my life. Where'd the others go? What were the others? Was I happy?
I almost banged my mom in the back of a car.
So he looks up Jane Doe's. He finds Sarah at a hospital, and turns out Melissa is just leaving this hospital. Why was she there, guys? It's because she was pregnant. He walks in, she's like drugged up as all hell. She's like, "Hi, sorry, I tried to kill you."
So he's like, "Fine,
it's fine."
You're forgiven, like all people that try to kill
me. So he wants her to come back and testify against the senator. And she's like, "Okay," but he's to like get her blood for something to prove.
To prove that she was there or something. Yeah, wait.
Yeah.
No, there wasn't. In the moment, it kind of made sense. I don't know if it actually does, though.
There's an in-universe reason, a convoluted reason for why he needs her blood, but it's just an excuse for him to realize that his wife's blood was also in there, and he pulls it up to find out she was pregnant. Now, how pregnant was she? Because I'm just like, wait, he never knew she was pregnant? How big was that bomb? Did it incinerate her? Like, I thought he would find out after the fact, but I guess
it didn't hurt his face when it blew up, so I'm assuming I'd be shocked if it even killed her.
If he had no eyebrows and shit, maybe I'd be like, okay, maybe an incinerator.
Maybe just assume she was dead and she starved to death. Why is nobody coming in here? She's probably dead. Nobody can survive that.
If you look down, they don't show under the bottom of the label, but it says she's actually comprised of liquid metal, so she doesn't reform afterwards. Crazy twist.
So yeah, now that he knows his dead wife in the past was pregnant, he's like, I gotta like do something to fix this. I need this baby to be born.
What if he was like, "Oh, she's pregnant. Shit." So he, like, changes the
bullet.
he changes the past again.
So yeah, he goes back and
He just goes, drops off a condom. It's all a Trojan commercial. This whole movie's a Trojan commercial.
So yeah, she's dead. They pump, I guess, air into her IV or something.
Yeah, that was another thing that really surprised me when I saw. And again, I saw this movie before, and I'm like, I totally forgot about this.
I feel like this movie's not really memorable outside of a few scenes.
Yeah.
The bad guy's death. So it actually is a fun movie to rewatch because you'll never remember all of it.
No, it's true. It's true.
Every 2 to 3 years, put it on. It's like you're watching it for the first time.
Brand new movie, yeah. Maybe the movie changes every so often. Go back in time and change it.
Someone going back in time and act, because
again.
I feel like I would have remembered the mullet henchman. I feel like he was at it. So yeah, they call security on him and he's running around. He sees the henchman in the hospital. And the quickest way to them is to jump out a window.
Every fucking time.
He knows the layout of the building so he can jump out. Well, if I jump out this window, there's going to be a platform down there that I can grab with my right hand, and that'll lower me down to, like, he has a really good memory of this building, particularly where that window is and where the platforms are.
I imagine everywhere he goes, he's like, I can do splits off of that.
You know what? That would make sense. If I had to jump out of any of those windows, where would I land? Could I? Yes, there's an escape route there. Okay. I can survive an explosion. I can survive jumping out a window and grabbing onto this platform.
Serpentine around the pole, splits, window splits.
So we cut to this guy going like, pictures will help you with memories or whatever. He says something stupid. But we're back at the mall from the beginning, and he lets this. He like singles this guy out. He's like, "Hey, don't steal purses or whatever."
No, actually, I like that. Like, this is what you're about to do. Boom! Yeah. I thought that's an Arnold line. That is definitely an Arnold line.
But here's the thing, guys. He didn't commit the crime yet. So this is now the moral question from Minority Report. Should you actually punish them if they didn't actually do the crime? Let's discuss it for 3 hours. Now, no, I'm kidding.
Well, this guy went on to be the lead singer of Limp Bizkit, so it worked out for everybody.
Perfect. Yes. Perfect.
Oh, there he is again.
There he is again.
And
by the way, this guy's hair is also unfortunate.
For a second, I thought he had a Jurassic Park shirt peeking out of that jacket, but it's not.
I want to just dress up like these guys. It's so fucking funny.
Next Halloween.
Yeah, next Halloween.
I'll be the guy on the right. I'll just walk around my knees, so I'll be shorter than you.
I'll be the old guy on the corner, has no purpose. There you
go. So yeah, he shows up, and you're right. It is like super. Like, what? Your hair is bigger. Who are you?
Huh?
I'd be like, why are you wearing a wig? What the fuck?
Yeah, as they're like, I mean, it's not like 50 years have passed, it's 10 years, and he looks almost exactly the same.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I liked earlier when the bad guy told the younger guy, he's like, "Can you lay off the fucking candy bars?" And he like points out his gut. I'm like, I think I would do that if I went back in time. He's like, "Hey, stop eating so goddamn much."
Well, but he's clearly the same way, unless they did a Castaway where he went and like lost all this weight or something like that. I'm like, all right, it's a cute joke, but he is literally the exact same weight.
Well, it's because he got fat and he lost the weight. But if he had never gotten fat in the first place, he would have had to have done.
Or maybe it's how like people when they see themselves, they always think they're fatter.
Yeah, it could be that. It could be that.
He's projecting.
Yeah. How do you think this guy sees himself when he watches this movie? He's like, I'm perfect.
He sees himself as Van Damme in a mullet. That's what he sees.
So he brings her out into this room. He's like, look, I'm your husband from the future. You know that thing I'm about to work for? It's time travel. Bad things are going to happen, but I can't tell you. And he's like, you got to make sure your husband doesn't go to work tomorrow or tonight.
Also, you're no longer pregnant. I took care of that. Holds up the Trojan, winks again.
So yeah, then he hides from his past self.
Oh, that's him? Oh my god, they look nothing alike.
God, I didn't recognize. Yeah, who's that?
Wow. Hey, I didn't want to go back and rewatch this part, but did they do a clever thing where when they first showed this scene, the future version was there, like on the side?
That's not how the time travel works.
No, they're causing a new timeline to happen.
Oh yeah,
those are the time travel movies I like 12 Monkeys and stuff. The ones where they incorporate you can't really change time. You can only, if anything, enforce it more.
That's what was throwing me off, I guess, a little bit with the window scene earlier too. I just assumed that he was there already.
Well, that is like some stuff where if you go back, you're not changing your future, you're just causing a new. So you're helping another timeline, not your original one. It's already fucked. Yeah. So he's there. They do the whole thing all over again. This guy is
stranger. Oh, I don't know who you are. Oh, okay, sorry.
Except he's even more hard to understand.
No, I really don't know who you are. What is this hair? Who are you?
I like that he's just like, you ever see the inside of a president's limo? And she's like, no. He's like, maybe I'll send you a picture. It's like, what the fuck? I'm like, I thought he was hitting on her, and then it felt like he was
who even was that? He's like, oh, I'm gonna say something to you. It's like, who was she again?
Yeah. But okay. To the left here, that's supposed to be Van Damme. Looks nothing like him. Because this isn't a split screen. This is they are in the shot. So that's his stand-in. But when you're watching, I'm like, oh, that's just a different guy.
Yeah.
That's Adam. Is that you? That looks like
you. It'd be funny if it was a little person. They couldn't get the stunt double on set. That's all they had.
They just put a couple of them on top of each other.
Trench coat.
So that night he's about to leave. She's like, no, please don't leave. You can't leave. I'm pregnant. He's like, that's great. I got to go to work. And then future Van Damme was like, I gotta stop the guys. And by future Van Damme, I mean whoever the fuck this guy is. That's not Van Damme.
Right.
That's just some other guy.
Patrick Swayze made an appearance in this.
Also, he had a little bit of prep time. He couldn't come up with any plan to stop these three bozos. He had to just go to the front door.
That scene makes a lot more sense because, again, the guy does the same thing as the wife. He's like, who the hell are you? And he legit has a reason to say that. It's not Van Damme. It's the stunt double.
And then mullet guy. He should have been the
every
main
angle.
villain.
He looks amazing.
He just looks so cool. He shows up and he's ready to kick ass. He's like, there was someone else here. And then for some reason, she climbs out the top of the roof to get away. There's
this is not presented with 50% lack of color or brightness. This is how the movie looks in the final 20 minutes.
And for me, I'm just like, oh, is it to cover up the obvious stuntman? But no, because we see that it's not him. But there's a million windows and doors on that house. Why did she think her only escape was the roof?
She was way up there too. That
was crazy. Where was she gonna go when she got to the top? Fly?
Like a fucking gazelle.
So she can do that one cool stunt where it's the only stunt in the movie where I'm like, that was actually probably cooler than anything Van Damme.
Oh, they got a lot of use out of it.
It's like she's like a ping pong ball or a pinball. Just boom, 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 and then he catches her. I'm like, that was actually kind of a cool stunt.
Dude, they get a lot of use out of the big top of the house set. Younger Van Damme kicks a guy, and by younger Van Damme, I mean whoever the hell this guy is.
I actually didn't know who was winning any of these fights.
I know.
I didn't either.
So it's so dark. The hair between Van Damme and the stuntman change, and also future Van Damme and past Van Damme have different hair, and their stuntmen have different hair. It's so disorienting. But people are getting kicked out of windows and stuff. And this set, they got so much out of it. But she falls down, like you said.
Yeah, that was legit, really cool stuff.
And then this guy decides to fuck with them instead of just killing them. And it's like, just kill them. And it gives her time to grab the gun and blow his balls off.
Yeah. I guess he didn't see that. I mean, I feel like as you're going, all right.
Well, at first,
all right, now I gotta aim, bang, and he never.
Well, at first, I thought it was the future Van Damme inside the house shooting up, but no. She grabbed the gun that fell and she shot him, and he just watched it. He had Darth Maul syndrome, where he just watches how the person's about to kill them and does nothing to stop them.
It was hard to see. Very rainy.
To be fair, I mean, hold on. He was thrown through a window, and his head is clearly he's probably not thinking at 100% right there. He's
And it's time travel. This could be the 20th time he's done this. It's it worked all the other time. This should be this is the time I die. Great smart beat.
Oh, it would have been awesome if there was 8 different variants of Van Damme who showed up at the end here. He kept, and they're all just kicking everybody constantly.
Why don't you ever bring guns or like an army? No, I got
Four
this.
of them in tandem jump out different windows.
They do something like 5 splits and one runs across all of them, like in between the house. I need to get to that window. All of me split.
Through a split ladder, like a rope ladder to go
Yeah,
up.
like Barrel of Monkeys, Barrel of Van Damme.
It's so stupid.
The last one runs and jump kicks the guy out the window.
So yeah, they're hanging on. Mullet guy shows up again and he shoots young Van Damme off the roof, and it's like, oh no. Obviously he's alive, because Future Van Damme, and Future Van Damme, who's just been gone for a lot of this, shows back up, kicking all kinds of ass.
Yeah, it was so dark. It looked like he just went to another house. Like I didn't even know where he was.
Now
I don't know.
If he did in the movie, that'd be great.
I don't know if you can tell, but
this is not the place.
Adam, this is the bad guy Macomb holding her hostage. I know it's probably hard to tell because he's completely in the dark.
What in the world? There's a guy
We
there?
are too.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Mullet guy brings Future Van Damme in, and he's bragging about how awesome he is. He's like, I'm a Harvard educated. You should be doing your kicks on Broadway. I like that they do make fun of his kicks. They work that into the script. He's like, this is C4. It's going to blow up the house, and you're going to die. And it's like, and no one's ever going to investigate why a regular cop was blown up with C4. Sounds pretty ridiculous. Past Van Damme comes in and like stops them. And then we get the big fight. There is a moment where both Van Dammes are about to fall into each other. And he goes Bullet guy at him.
I couldn't see anything, so I didn't know.
So yeah, we get like a big fight between them, and this was the saddest part of the movie for me. Let me find the clip. Did I not put the fucking clip in there?
Oh no.
I mean, I know one clip is in there. You showed it to me earlier.
Son of a bitch! Did I not? 1 second, guys. 1 second.
We can reenact it. We can all do the splits, right? we can do this. We can turn off all the lights and just do the splits. It'll be exactly
the exact same thing. Yeah.
I didn't clip it. He kills Mullet guy. He breaks his neck, and I was supposed to put the clip.
It was probably too hard for you to even clip. Like, I can't do it.
I couldn't bring myself to do it. I'm like, no, I don't want.
I didn't even make that out. I was just like, wait, yeah, I guess he must have. I just assumed he was in the house somewhere, got blown up or something. I'm like, oh. Yeah, he must have killed him at some point.
He broke his neck.
I couldn't make it out.
Oh, is that the neck snap? That one's awesome. Like,
yeah, that's Mullet guy.
Okay,
that's the guy who dies.
I didn't know that was Mullet guy. I thought he killed his own version. I thought it was Van Damme on Van Damme violence.
No. Luckily, they turned the lights back on in the house, so we can actually see everything that's about to happen. So this is when he's like, I'm going to kill her again, and I'm going to be rich, and everything's going to be fine. And nothing can stop my plan. And then the past Macomb comes in. He's like, hey, you called me? He's like, oh, you idiot. I didn't call you. But instead, Van Damme says he called him. And it's like, did he use like a voice?
How did that call?
Master linguistics expert Van Damme.
Macomb,
hello, I'm the politician guy. It's like, oh, I'm politician guy. Go to this. Oh, okay.
I'm you from the future. You spent the weekend in Brussels and you really adopted the accent. Go meet me at this build. And like, oh, okay. Well, why would future me lie?
Also, do not touch me when you get to the house. I can't over express that enough.
I like that he's like, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, no, I didn't. He keeps assuming his past self should know everything. It's like, no, this is all new to him. He doesn't get it yet, you asshole.
Well, wasn't there a line too, or did I mishear it, where he's like, now we're all going to blow up in this house, but it's fine because I have a good future. And so I'm like, but wait a minute, you just said, we are all going to blow
because
up. Like,
he didn't know his past self was there. So if he
he was still going to die there. Or is the idea that he was going to give him a different future?
But it didn't matter because his past self is set up with all this money, and
still going to end up dying at this point.
Yeah, it'll kill him. It'll kill him, but it doesn't.
Does his brain transfer to the other?
Yeah, how does that work? He's like, oh,
He's
this is still really gonna hurt. I'm gonna be on fire. It's like, but past me, another me is gonna be okay.
Cease to exist.
He's willing to sacrifice himself because he knows there's another him. This whole controversy was brought up in the movie Mickey 17. If you watch Mickey 17, it really addresses this issue. If there's clones, it's like, wait, but I want to also be alive. He's apparently fine with it. He's like, I'm fine if I die. There's another me that's going to take over.
Okay, Mickey 17 was made for him then, I guess.
Yeah, he was.
He's the only one who saw it. He went to the future, saw it, said, this is a good idea. I'm going to go.
I saw the movie. It was a little too long. Whatever.
I saw it too. It was fine.
It was fine. But it went on a little too long. There was some tangent.
It did.
Go back and watch. I clipped it on the second channel. So anyway, the bomb is ticking. Van Damme gives his wife. I wouldn't know what he meant by this. If he was starting to, I'd be like,
usually in a scene like this, you do a foreshadow earlier.
Yeah.
In the
Yeah,
movie.
like, did they play baseball or something like that? He's doing like the what is that?
I don't know.
The love-making sequence, even like he does the 3, 2, 1, and that's when he climaxes, of course. With her. But no, I didn't know what was happening. I'm like, what is he doing?
But also, like, not a good plan because. I mean, she does kick him, and then he just shoots her through the shoulder.
It's like, yeah, did you forget gun?
Yeah. But then he grabs the past self, and he throws that Broadway line back at him. He's like, and I'm still doing kicks. Must be Broadway or something like that. And he brings up the matter can't occupy the same space, and this I do have clipped.
Basically, the exact scene from Together.
Pretty much. I didn't
Exact same
Together.
effects.
You're spoiling it for me. I kind of assumed that was going to happen. So yeah, he turns into like a puddle of goo and just blinks out of existence. That was horrifying.
Curse you, Jean-Claude Van Damme!
I remember I was watching this as a kid. I'm like, that like genuinely scared me. I was like, oh my god,
Yeah, but what do you think of it now? Now it's like, again, a Mortal Kombat. I'll say that one's Annihilation. That's a Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Yeah,
that's Annihilation.
Yeah, so he's dead, but they still have to worry about that bomb. So he gets her out of there. It explodes.
He could have gotten her out of there faster if he didn't slow-mo the whole time. Like, the timer's going really time, but he's going in slow-mo. Like, he didn't do that.
And
He
then,
should have thrown her out one of the windows and then dove out the other one.
also, he just leaves her on top of him, and then I guess just fucks off and calls the cops. I'm like, well, maybe put like something over them, get them out of the rain. The bad guy had a car. Can you put them in the car so they're just not in the rain and shit?
Well, he can't touch him.
That's true.
But he could use the wife, like, her hands, like, to grab him. And, no, that's right.
That's right.
I picture the same inspector from earlier showing up at this crime scene. Well, it was obvious what happened here. She flew out of the house, landed on the husband, 10 points. He did the splits over there, threw 4 guys through a window.
And that was just a gas leak that blew it all up. It's like, wait, what? There's so many dead guys around. Well, that guy
from the future clearly brought a bomb. It blew up. He disappeared into himself.
But like, that guy turned around to see the explosion. He turned so fast he broke his own neck. I got this figured out.
Whiplash.
Mullet clearly broke his own neck.
So yeah, he shows back up in the future.
How do they get back?
Know.
They have to somehow get back. They somehow get back in this machine.
They
but how does it put him back in the machine?
I don't know. Where does the machine go? It's not even.
Where'd her picture go? The picture of her family. Where's that picture?
I don't know. I'm expecting them to be in like hyperspace or something, but we never see that. It's just like, what was the point of the shuttle? They could have just walked through a Stargate and been in the past. But he comes out and nobody knows about Satar Bakom. At one point he goes, what about the senator? And he's like, senator? And it's like, oh yeah, that's that word. He's like, oh, why are you asking about him? Everyone knows that he just up and left and disappeared off the face of the earth. Why are you bringing it up? And it's like, well, no one thought that was weird, especially the time travel division.
Well, yeah, especially, I just assume every other day someone comes in is like, you know, the moon exploding. No. It's fine. It's a different reality. Yeah, the squirrels took over. Yeah, that didn't happen. Over there. Yeah, okay, yeah, the shoes ate your mother. Yeah, that didn't happen. Over there. Like, every single person coming in with time travel must have had just some crazy story. Nope, that's not this reality. It's another one. Off you go.
No, there's no briefing. There's no briefing here. They go out on a mission, they come back, and it's like, hey, how's it going?
Yeah,
All right,
wouldn't that be something? That'd be a legit cool idea. Every time somebody comes back from something, they brief them on, like, what reality is. Or they have something they can, like, insert in their brain, like Dark City or something that shows everything they have. Like, that would have been interesting. That would account for all.
And like, that means there's so many timelines where agent just disappears and then never comes back, and the thing just keeps getting closed over and over again because no one's coming back because they always show up in a new timeline.
Also, they send an agent out on some like crazy expedition, and then they just wait, I guess, and hope for the best. Like, when are they gonna come back?
Why don't they just come back like a second after they leave? Because it's always is something like time has gone by. What happened since I was gone? Whatever. It's like, but it just come back a second later. Come back earlier so you can see whether or not it worked.
Right.
I do like in this future, the Parker data link system is the one that took over instead of the Parker McComb one. So they changed that.
The Three Pines scenario all over again.
It is. It was the Twin Pines turned into Single Pines.
Oh, that's what it was. Thank you, Tony.
So he's being updated and everything. She's alive, and he's like, "Do better this next time." And she doesn't go, "What the fuck? What the fuck does that mean?"
I would just be like, okay, just everybody, do not trust. She can be bought. Okay, I'm from a timeline where she totally got, and she wasn't even like remorseful. She was like smiling while she was holding the gun. She kicked my ass. She was cracking jokes. Like, there was no remorse. Do not hire this person. Like, that's the Minority Report argument right there.
Yes.
Look, she's gonna do better this time, and she's going to call. And then he mentions like the boy she had sex with. 16. By the way, I don't know if this version of her ever told her that story, so I'd be like, I'm sorry, I'm really uncomfortable.
And that boy you're going to see again, use one of these, throws the Trojan to her, tips the hat.
Like, everybody would know everything about everyone in this because everyone's gone all these time travel, adventures and stuff like that. Just everyone would be uncomfortable working with it, I feel like. There'd just be a rule, like, no cracking jokes, no saying anything about anyone. Okay, even if you know everything, you say nothing.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, so that part was ridiculous. And then he goes home, and again, the future car in front of just a regular house, like, it's too futuristic. We would need a match shot of like a big city in the background and
I mean, we can't say Elon Musk isn't working on this right now.
I know.
Again, it's like 20 years late.
I know. It's just so ridiculous.
Did they not even include the damn birdhouse? Could we have not had a constructed birdhouse?
Oh, wait, no, it's right there. Well, there's a birdhouse, but it doesn't look like the one she was building.
Maybe she ended up turning the birdhouse into the real house. That's what she was building this whole time.
It's a house for birds. It's for retired birds.
It wasn't a birdhouse at all. I was wrong. It was a regular home.
But look, guys, he got to meet his son that he has no memories of and no relationship with.
Yeah,
and
how he comes back? Where did that version of him living this life go? Like, does he turn into like that red blob? Like when they touch each other?
Well, that's the problem with Back to the Future. Like with Marty's family, it's like he doesn't know anything about the new family. He'd be like, "I'm so lost."
The kid's black. She's like, "It's your son."
Yeah, so she's alive as well. And she's older now because she's wearing mom jeans and a turtleneck. That's how you know time has passed. Yep. That's apparently what
Jean-Claude's like, "Oh, you've aged."
No, he's like, "Who are you?
Who are you? Why are you wearing a turtleneck? Get out of here."
Her hair is 3 inches longer. I don't know who this is.
I love that their future clothes were just different 90s clothes.
Oh, it would have been funny if it was really like ridiculous, like silvery, like lavish-looking clothing. It would have been hilarious.
And that is it.
The future has Peter Hyams credits all over the place. Yeah, I remember that 2004. Just every house had a different director for a Ridley Scott film. I remember that house.
Yep.
But yes, TimeCop. Guys, is it TimeCRAP?
I think it's time. Awesome. I mean, I can't say it's good. I'm not gonna say like it's one of the best like crazy weird ass movies or anything, but it brought me a lot of joy. And there is ambition behind it. I think that is why it was a hit back then, and why a lot of people do look back on it fondly. They do remember the ambition behind it, but yes, if you question even the tiniest minuscule bit about it, it makes no sense. And it is laughably dumb.
No.
Yeah, I think people are time coping if they think this is a good movie. It's like watchable schlocky crap, and that's fine. Like the split scene in the kitchen more than makes up for everything else.
That was the standout moment of the film for me. But yeah, I have fun with it. I like it. It is pretty stupid. It's more stupid than it is bad. I don't know if that's a compliment or not.
That's a good way of putting it. That's actually a really good way of putting it, because I think there is a sense that it is trying to be what it is so hard, a Van Damme time travel movie.
Yeah.
I don't know if you say, oh yeah, it's a movie where Van Damme time travels. Like, this is the exact, and when was it made? 1994. This is that film.
Yeah.
This is 100% what you would expect.
But yeah, I think it's a great movie for Boys Month. It's a very guy-driven movie.
Sure.
Yeah, all the women that either betray you or get blown up. That's all dames are.
Speaking of Boys Month, guys, we have a Boy of the Week. For all the live episodes, we're doing Boy of the Week. We're doing Boy of the Week.
What did they do to you in that school?
So I said, guys, if you want to be Boy of the Week, tag me in you doing something manly.
I've got to go.
Only 2 guys did it. This is Prague Versa, who actually did the music, Matt Dolnage. He went hard for Boy of the Week. He has multiple examples.
He went
Guys,
hard for Boy of the Week.
He went hard for Boy of the Week.
Coming out of your mouth?
No, everything sounds fine. So he provided me examples on why he's Boy of the Week. By the way, if you want to be Boy of the Week next week, do something manly and tag me in it, so I'll see if you're Boy of the Week. Okay, so one, he sprayed finish on a new mahogany TV stand made for his parents. It's pretty manly.
Looks like a mini coffin.
Yeah, well, come on.
That boy polished some wood there, didn't he? Looks
He
good.
did. 2, he resurfaced a terrazzo kitchen countertop.
Wow.
And then he grilled the manliest meat, which is the manliest means of cooking, some strip loin steak, the manliest food. Then he
sanded that.
Then he sanded that, presumably. He baked the manliest pie, apple blackberry. Then he said the gym was closed for the holiday, so instead of weights, he power lifted his wife. Now, he is hanging out with a woman. That I'm going to dock some points for that, but he's using her as equipment, so I'm bringing those points back.
Yes, as a man should, of course, yes.
And then he says here, number 6, he practiced the most phallic, therefore manliest instrument, the flute, for his... for his Versus show at the Coda next Saturday. Son of a bitch worked a plug-in for his band. What an asshole.
Nice.
I thought he was maybe recreating the scene with Michael Fassbender from Alien Covenant.
With himself, I'll do the fingering.
I'll do the fingering, yes.
And then...
I need an adult.
And then 7, he watched the second manliest movie, The Terminator. Predator is the first manliest, but he just got the new 4K transfer.
But what is an alien popping out of his stomach? What is
Well, he says here,
foreground?
while cuddling the manliest of pets, my parrot Eddie.
Oh my God,
think,
okay.
guys, I think he's Boy of the Week. I think we're all going to give him Boy of the Week, right?
Yep,
I
agree.
mean, you're just saying that because it looks like something else in the foreground, but yes, I guess we can say that too.
And he's wearing black socks as well, which is incredibly manly and powerful.
Yes. Of course. So yeah, that's for Boys Month. Boy of the Week. Be Boy of the Week next week. Let's talk to a few patrons. We'll do these super chats and get out of here. Lucha Steve.
There he is.
What did you're muted. You're muted.
Okay, I don't know how I didn't even do that. Hello everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
You don't have the voice I expected.
Hey everybody.
Thank you, Doug. That helped my self-esteem. Since Doug is a big fan of Batman, I of course wore a mask of famous Batman villain Deathstroke.
Oh, okay.
As everyone knows Deathstroke is a Batman villain.
Yes, he was in the post-credit sequence of Justice League.
He was in
Both
League.
Justice Leagues.
Both Justice Leagues.
He fought him in a game.
That's all he did.
I read one comic where he fought him. I'm sure there's more. The internet tells me he's a Batman villain, so I have to
He
believe
really
him.
is. He's a Teen Titans.
Yeah.
What did you think of Timecop?
Wait, Timecop. I thought this was for weapons.
Oh.
No, this
Van Damme is the weapon.
Thankfully, I watched both Timecop 1 and 2 to prepare for
I forgot to mention it led to a TV show and a direct-to-video sequel, and that's all we got from Timecop. But anyway, keep going.
Now I'm mad. I fucked up my joke because I'm. Anyways.
Thanks, Tony.
Sorry.
Anyways, so yeah, I've seen Timecop 1 before, like maybe like 10 years ago, and then I've had the DVD for years, and so for quite a while I've been like, oh, I should rewatch this movie. So now I finally have, and it's all right.
That's the best you could say about it.
I would say like I actually am a Van Damme fan, like not even just like, oh yeah, I like Bloodsport. Oh yeah, Street Fighter is a fun bad movie to watch. I actually really enjoy Van Damme movies, even like some of his like lesser known ones like Lionheart, stuff like that. So Timecop always has the reputation of being like one of his more successful movies. So I've always had it in my head like, oh yeah, it's one of his best, but it's really not.
No.
The action's not that great. The villain kind of sucks. It's a very formulaic thing.
Although the director and him did sudden death like right after this.
Also not great.
I remember it being better than this. I remember it being better than this.
Anything
Better than that crap JCVD, obviously, right? I mean, that movie wasn't even trying.
Anything that has a pun in the title, I'm for. So that works.
So I guess I would say I was disappointed, but I don't think it's a bad movie. My benchmark for like action movies like this is like I like a lot of like cheesy like direct-to-video action movies. Like I'm a huge fan of Billy Blanks. Like
Billy Blanks is cool.
Tough and Deadly.
Tough and Deadly is really good.
Well,
for the type of movie it is, you compare it to like The Raid or like other Jackie Chan movies. No, it's not that good.
Or good movies, yeah.
But yeah, Timecop was all right. I'm sure it was more fun when it came out.
Nice. Anything to plug before I let you go?
Just I still haven't finished my newest episode of my podcast called Balance of Cinema. So Superman 4, it'll come out eventually, I hope.
We're all waiting. We're all waiting for your Superman 4 review.
Yeah.
All right, we just. Oh, sorry.
At least I can go tell my friends that I reviewed Timecop with the Nostalgia Critic.
This counts. This counts as a full review.
Totally the same thing.
All right, I'm gonna let you out of here. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you for being a patron. We got one more patron here. Hello, Corbin. How are you? Mute it. What is going on today?
Oh, not a whole lot.
That's
just
great.
figured I wasn't even going to stop in, and then I was like, wait, Doug? And Adam, of course. And
by the way, last time Doug was on the show, Adam called while moving just to say hi to Doug. I don't know if you remember that. Adam, you're like,
it was quite embarrassing.
I don't remember that at all. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, Doug, the Nostalgia Critic! Shut up! I gotta get on this!
No, that was basically my reaction.
But I changed my hair so like Timecop. You're like, who are you?
You're not
right.
Doug.
Well, real quick, because your mic is awful. Just tell me, what did you think about Timecop?
It's fine. Let me see. Is this better?
A little bit better.
Just say yes.
No, it's fine. It's a whatever. You know, it's the most '90s movie ever, almost. I don't know. I for years kind of thought he was like, I don't know. I thought the voice was. As a kid growing up, I didn't realize he was like from a different country. I just thought that some people talked like that.
That's how he
From a different planet.
Yeah.
You needed a wake-up call.
But no, great guest roster today, Tony. You guys have a great night.
All right, thank you.
See y'all later.
Take care.
Thank you for being a patron.
Thank you for being a patron.
We're just gonna do super chats for this, but what do you guys got going on before we read all these? What do you got coming up, Adam?
Well, I think Doug and I both probably have a review for weapons coming up on our
That's
channels.
true.
Yeah.
It probably just posted, actually.
Oh, really? Wow, you got
Yeah,
on
so
that
go
right
watch
away.
that rather than finish.
You posted a video during this live stream? What are you doing?
I did. My people did.
Ah!
Actually, I'm not even sure. Maybe they did. I'm not sure.
Hey, well, see you guys later. I'm gonna go watch Doug's review. You guys should all leave the stream right now and watch them. Mine will probably be up tomorrow at some point.
Nice. I'm gonna try. I still have to see the new Naked Gun because next week's live episode is best Naked Gun, so I got to see.
Oh,
the
it's
new one
great.
still.
New one's
It's
fun.
I hear it's solid. Muda scale for $5. Hey gang, hope you saw my DSP and Nova online signs during SummerSlam and Raw. So sorry if my Tony shirt wasn't seen. I did not get to watch SummerSlam. I'm sorry. He always brings funny signs to SummerSlam.
Oh, that's funny.
He brought one in last year that went viral. I'm not going to say what it was, but he was wearing my shirt during it. I'm like, oh, come on. Why did that have to be one of my guys? Rob K for $5. Rumor has it that Tony can do the splits on a table better than Jean-Claude. Please demonstrate. Oh, yeah. Let me just go over to the.
Please,
Go
yeah,
for it,
please
go
do
for
that.
No, absolutely not.
Oh.
Come on, make the Hulk Hogan back there at least do it.
Tony's like Ice Cube at the New War of the Worlds. He hasn't left that chair in 6 months.
He just keeps reciting the lines from Timecop.
AJ Canada Pictures. We need you guys to come back to St. Louis.
Oh, that's better than St. Louis.
Yeah.
It's two Saints.
Well, I've never been to St. Louis, so I guess that's directed to you guys. Have you guys been to St. Louis or St. Louis?
I think so.
Yeah,
a long time ago. And
yeah,
I
I've been
should
there.
come back.
Well,
I've
and you
never
guys,
been to St. Louis, though.
and you guys didn't invite me. Cool, awesome. All right. Anyway.
Well, we'll bring it when we go to St. Louis.
Okay, cool. AJ Canada Pictures for $9.99. Jean-Claude Van Damme high kicks, of course.
Of course.
There you go.
I did the thing. That and Frozen today. Wow. Got a coupon.
Anthony, who? Well, don't worry. I skipped ahead. I looked at one super chat. You're going to be doing all of them. Anthony Hudak for $2. Can you cover The Hitcher 1986 with Joey and Casey? Actually, I will be doing at some point the Hitcher remake because I realized I have done all the Platinum Dooms horror remakes from the 2000s except for the Hitcher. I have one more left to do. So I'll do the Hitcher remake and I'll talk about the original during that. So I don't know who's going to be in it, but you will hear me talk about the Hitcher at some point. Tommy Arredondo for $5, writing this message as I do the splits between trucks. Here you go, Doug. Do you want to read this one for $5?
All right, hold on. So, big lift alligator movement. I'm back, credit card nerd. Of course. I took an ass elephant. I'm acting, for kids. Timing. I was frozen today.
Very nice.
We're gonna end this.
Even I'm impressed I got all those.
We're gonna end the stream, and Doug's gonna be like, "If you ever had me read one of those fucking."
As soon as bye everybody, listen, you motherfucker. I'm not gonna be the stream ever again.
You're gonna be like,
Here, you son of a bitch.
at what point are you gonna be like that famous Sinatra where he's about to sing New York, New York, and he stops and he goes, I hate this song. And he's like, you sing this song for 30 years, you'll hate it too. New York. And he just gets right back into it.
Oh, that's funny. I never seen that.
I gotta find. I don't know if it was New York. It was some song where he's like, I hate this song.
It sounds very Sinatra.
Muda scale for I was a member for 16 months. Review The Sadness with Prison Mike. Why are you just recommending?
Yeah.
Just, okay, I'll look into it. Aussie Dragoon for $5. Doug and the Adam does movies. What a great birthday present to me this is, Tony. Thank you. I did this for
Happy
you.
birthday.
I said, guys, it's Aussie Dragoon's birthday, and they went, who? And I went, I don't know.
How dare you? I
Show
came
it up.
on for Ozzy Dragoon and Ozzy Dragoon specifically.
Yes, this was it was going to be a surprise. You're actually the boy of the week because it's your birthday. Oh, spoiler! It's also Riley's birthday today. I'll be on his show. He's bringing it back tomorrow night. So wish Riley a happy birthday, innocent man Riley. Tommy Arredondo for $5. Timecop Van Damme versus Street Fighter versus Bloodsport.
Ooh.
Who wins? I think Guile's got these guys. Guile.
Yeah, because I mean, we wouldn't be able to see it because as soon as the fight would start, just everything would go blanky, so you're off the air.
Only one of these three got a sequel. Actually, got several sequels. So I'm going Bloodsport.
With oh god, who replaced him in the sequels?
I don't know. Doesn't matter.
He's a famous stuntman. I love him. I'm blanking on his name right now. Tommy again for $2. Doug versus Tony versus Adam. Who wins? Doug, don't you like box or something, right?
Yeah, but I never hit anyone. I just hit the bag. That's it.
Well,
I only hit my kids, so I really don't know what it's like against an adult.
I was a wrestler in high school, and I lost all 8 of my matches. Now, some of them were like default or whatever, but fuck it. Doug, I think you have the best chance so far.
Okay, well,
whoever has the most subscribers wins. That's how it's settled.
What's so MD for $2? Tony, I missed the Boys Month jingle from last year. Yeah, I forgot to hit him up and make him do, because that one says Boys Month 2 in the song, and I just forgot to hit him up to change it.
That's even better. Boy of the Week jingle. It just all of that together just sounds so good.
Featuring the all boys choir.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we did have a new one. Oh shit! Adam? Did you see the new one?
I saw the one that Joey made on his YouTube
No.
channel. It was a saga.
Oh God, no, not that one. Where Joey was on earlier. I thought he was going to come in. Yeah, Joey did a whole song for me, and he didn't tell me it was a parody of a Bo Burnham thing. So of course, got hit with a copyright claim. I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, oh, you didn't know that song? I'm like, I don't watch Bo Burnham. How would I have known that? I'm gonna upload the. Matt made a song for me, and I put a little thing together. To hold on. Oh, here we go. So you're gonna want to look up for this one. Ready, Adam?
Hit it already. It's the month of only men.
Wait.
No Krista Queen.
Wasn't that great? That was a good one. That was a good one.
That is very great.
Crystal, not a fan of the song. I don't know why. I don't know what her problem is.
We need Tony's silhouettes though on guns and stuff.
I didn't have enough time. I really wanted to go all out. There was not
Just
enough
randomly
time.
your Hulk Hogan stuffed toy back there.
Like maybe a George Costanza photo shoot shot with the shirt off on the couch.
Moon scale for $2. Man, Timecop wasn't that off with those in office. I guess so.
I mean, yeah, they kind of price themselves.
Ozzy Dragoon for $5. When he dies, we'll all watch Tony's final video of him being air tased in the nipples and cry every
while reciting the lines.
Reciting it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, just watch it with their that's right. The next line is
So one of my favorite air taser things was I used to work at a Pier 1 Imports. I know, very manly.
Impressive.
And we sold this one painting. It was like a ginkgo leaf sort of thing. And whoever was in charge of furnishing the houses in To Catch a Predator clearly went to Pier 1, because there was one episode where they had the same painting and a guy got air tased in front of it. And while he's being tased and screaming, I'm like, oh, I sold that painting the other day.
Why don't you take a seat on this beautiful Pier 1 Imports chair?
Dude, that was
he was
like,
looking for the boy of the week.
Pier 1 is like long gone now, but there was like a whole decade where I couldn't watch things and I'd be like, that's a Pier 1. I know that item. Oh, that thing. Yeah, there we go.
No,
I'm like,
that's an IKEA. That's an IKEA.
P1.
Like I would just see them. I would go to restaurants. I'm like, oh, they got that model. Like, I would know the model name.
Yeah, got that out of the December catalog. Nice.
Michael, take the substance or drink it to be together.
I think to talk about the substance
Would
of
you
moving
rather?
together
Sorry.
okay.
Would you rather? I just realized what that meant.
I mean, the substance you at least have control. Together, you're like you're forced. So
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I'll go with that.
I think I'd go substance. AJ Canada Pictures. Any chance that Ask That Guy with the Glasses ever comes back?
I feel like we bring him back whenever we have Uncle Lies in something, because that's basically just Ask That Guy. It wasn't even intentional, but I'm like, oh yeah, I'm pretty much doing Ask That Guy here. So yeah, sometimes he comes back there.
By the way, Doug, you don't have to answer these if you don't want to.
Doug, if you don't want to, I'll answer on your behalf.
Adam will answer, yeah. Stevie Ray Ramsey for $2. Any chance of Best Worst Highlander? I am actually, because I love Highlander, and I hate the sequels, but I've seen them a million times. I'm actually going to go do each Highlander individually, but I'm waiting till the new remake. it looks like they're actually remaking it this time. They've been saying that since 2009, but I guess they're actually doing it. So I was actually going to do it earlier this year, but I want to wait a little bit and build up to it like I did with Final Destination and whatnot. So yeah, there will be Highlander episodes eventually, just in a little bit. Jen McMahon for $9.99. TimeCop or RoboCop?
RoboCop.
TimeCop all the way. RoboCop do the splits. Come on. No,
I just played that RoboCop video game. That was a lot better than I thought it was.
Dude, I have it. It's great. I didn't play the newest DLC, but man, the RoboCop game was great.
Yeah, it's great.
I did a whole video on is it just like the movie, and that game, fuck it. I love that you can do office and paperwork as RoboCop. Have you played it, Doug? Have you played it?
No, it sounds amazing.
It's
literally you can get extra points if you walk around town writing tickets for like parking too close to a fire hydrant.
Fantastic.
And you have to be like a regular cop. At one point, you get assigned to be at the station and just have people come up and take notes.
Complain. Complaint counter.
Do they have like the commercials? Do they make like new commercials and everything?
Yes, actually, you know the sunblock commercial from RoboCop 2?
Yeah,
where they're all wearing the blue. There's like a murder that happens on the set of one of those commercials being shot.
That's cool.
Awesome. It's awesome. It's a great. It's between 2 and 3, and it works perfectly.
Way deeper than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I loved it. I really want to play it again and play the new DLC. Same people did a Terminator game, Terminator Resistance. Phenomenal. Okay. It's great. It was from years before. Daniel Fall for $2. Dark City, and all three of you should review it together. Yeah, this guy's really been pushing for me to do Dark City. I want to do that. I would want to do that in studio though, because I love that movie and I have a lot to say and I want to use more clips. So
I feel like this trio works really well with a campier movie like this. Where
I kind of agree. Like we all like Dark City. We're just gonna be like, it's good. It's good.
I love the cinematography in this scene. It's beautiful.
There was a crystal sign. It's like, the same guy every year brings a Crystal Quinn sign to all the four big pay-per-views, and they always get on camera. He brought a picture of my face once, but it was for an NXT pay-per-view. I'm like, not as many people watch that. What the fuck? Although it was funny. It was during the women's match. So this chick is just beating the other chick with a steel chair, and just a giant picture of my face pops up. It was so funny. Literally like that. She like hits her. My face is like,
It's pretty funny.
Put a scale for $2. Bullet Guy happens to be a Nasty Boys reject. Speaking of wrestling, yeah, he does look like one of the Nasty Boys. Stevie Ray Ramsey, I can't wait for the sequel to this episode where they review Double Impact.
Absolutely.
Have you done Double Impact?
Is that the one with that's Van Damme, right? And
two Van Dammes.
Two Van Dammes, yeah.
Oh no, I haven't. I'm sorry, I was confused.
Oh no, you did Double Team. Double Team, yeah.
That's Rodman.
No, I heard Double Impact was pretty fun though. For what it was. Yeah, because there's two of them. That's right. Well, I guess there's two of them technically here too, but yeah.
I think I was the one who wanted to do Van Damme, or did you want to do Van Damme? Adam? Somehow Van Damme came up.
I always want to do Van Damme.
I had to look up like what Van Damme movies did, and I sent you a list. I'm like, here, pick it. You went Timecop. I'm like, awesome. Yeah. Aussie Dragoon for $5. This review will be perfect if it ends with Adam saying, "Be safe out there, boys," holding up a Trojan. Quick, Adam, go get a Trojan condom. I'm sure you have plenty of them in your house. Go.
I don't need to move. I have them on me. That's my secret cap.
That's my secret cap.
I'm always wearing one. You just never
know. What's OMD? Tony, can you recreate Adam's fast forward? Is that the
yeah, good luck.
Adam does sound effects in his videos. My favorite is the beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. That's my favorite.
Fast forward 4 years into the future. And we're here.
Jaeger for $5. What are some of your guys' other favorite Van Damme movies and Peter Hyam films? Also, Doug, I've been rewatching old Dark Tunes. Will it ever come on? Wait, hold on. He trimmed out letters so he wouldn't have to pay more for the super chat. You son of a bitch.
Nice.
He's a crafty one.
And only at the end.
You couldn't get me 10. Doug, answer some of that question, not all.
I just ran out of steam for Dark Tunes. I do still have Chronic Fatigue too, so it's a little tougher to do those. And for Peter Hyams, I do have. It's not great. It's not necessary, but I do have a soft spot for 2010 a little bit. And then probably JCVD is probably my favorite Van Damme movie.
Oh, I never seen that one. I heard it's okay.
It's good. It's not phenomenal or anything. It's more just for him. Like, he's really good in it.
I'm looking at Peter Hyams, and yeah, it's The Relic for me. That was like a big 90s movie, like creature feature for me that I loved as a kid. So, and the fact that it came back when I was an adult and saved my channel, I love it even more now.
Dan was also great as the villain in, was it Expendables 2? I liked him in that.
Yeah, he was fun in that, yeah.
Holy shit, guys. Sorry, Peter Hyams, speaking of Butterfly, in fact, he did the 2005 A Sound of Thunder movie.
Oh, God, the time travel one?
He did it again?
He
went back?
Yeah, you had to stay
so
on
well
that,
the first time.
Oh,
all right,
man.
listen, guys, I think I know what we're coming back for at some point. We're doing time travel again.
Don't get off the path.
I feel like that was I feel like I remember seeing trailers for that like 2 years before it came out.
Yeah.
I could be wrong though. Van Damme, obviously I love Bloodsport. That's probably where you're gonna have to go. I do love Bloodsport, even though it's all lies. It's just one huge lie. Lucha Steve, Universal Soldier is the best Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. You know what? I want to watch the later direct-to-video ones because I heard they're awesome.
No way. The one of them has Goldberg in it.
No. Okay, that's one of the bad ones.
Yeah.
But apparently they did like direct-to-video ones with Van Damme, and apparently everyone I know who's seen it were like, those were way more hardcore than they had any right to be.
Okay.
I think they ignore all the other sequels too. So I don't know. I want to check them out. I heard they're awesome. Moody Scout for $2 sees your reaction to the sadness. Evil laugh. I don't know what the sadness is, and now I'm worried about it. Tommy with $15. You won't see him trimming letters from his words.
Don't read this one.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Thank you for reading my chats. I've always loved watching you guys. No problem.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jaeger for $5. I'm a cheapskate. Here's an extra $5. There you go. See, that's
I'd buy that for $5. Sorry, it's the RoboCop theme song we got going.
That's all right. All right, I think that is it from us. If you get one in after we end the stream, tough shit. I don't know what to tell you. Be faster. But yes, please like, share, subscribe. Please follow Doug. Most of you probably already follow him because YouTube does that thing
right now.
Yeah, YouTube does that thing. It's like things your other channels your viewers watch, and it's just like Doug, Brad, Adam, and then Double Toasted, who I've never interacted with. I'm like, we have a lot of the same fans, I guess.
Yes. Yeah, Double Toasted. YouTube loves them in the algorithm. They always show up for me.
Yeah, at some point I got to talk to them. But yeah, follow everyone, and this was awesome, guys. Everyone have a great Boys Month. Will you be Boy of the Week next week?
God. Make sure to submit something in the Tony's box.
Please.
For Boys Month. It's Boys Month. It's party time. It's excellent.
This stream is going to get like flagged. Or like, we need a human to evaluate.
I was doing a joke made the sign of the cross. I'm like, maybe that's not the best thing to do.
Channel Awesome is also flagged, just, because he's
by association.
Taken down.
Speaking of things being flagged, I uploaded like the schedule for Boys Month, and I said like I'm gonna do Naked Gun, and before I even posted it, Patreon was like, "There's a word in this that might go against terms of service. Do you think?" I'm like, naked? I'm like, Naked Gun. I'm like, no, oh my god. So they're like, a human will look at it. I'm like, yeah, and they're gonna realize I'm talking about it.
Will. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course it will.
But yeah, that is it for me, guys.
You got one more super chat right at the end.
I did? Oh shit. What dormant nostalgia critic subseries has been on your minds lately? I guess one you haven't done in a while.
I guess I'll do Arc Adaptations again because I like that arcade. I like the guy that runs it. But they just take a little bit more time, so I'll probably do them like in January, like after I get back from a trip, like I have some rest and stuff.
There you go. We got it.
All right. Beautiful.
All right. And on that note, we are done.
Thanks, Tro.